She did not.
Clearing personal, non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 1:15.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle costs this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy to do?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price voucher too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is hot.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say, yeah, man, to Hawk Tracker from Hawker. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
Get on the path to financial freedom. Be your own boss with City and Guilds and Distinction College certification at Distinction College. Start full-time, part-time, and weekend classes in plumbing, air conditioning, and refrigeration, motor vehicle repairs, and electrical installation. No subjects required, no age limit, no entrance test. Purchase this week and get free courses at huge discounts. Licensed employment agencies will assist students with job opportunities overseas. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, and Ocho Rios, or call 876-356-4167. Distinction College, the school of champions.
You're listening.
next American. So, 18 and a girl.
All right. I'm willing to take a little bet, man.
Yeah, because put down too much
If she 80%, she get a medal. I'm willing to bet that if she completes the race, she will medal. Yeah, so if she fit enough to complete the race, she's medal. Unless she broke down and don't bother come. No. I'm saying if she completes the race,
okay.
that means once she not stop between gun and tape, she'll medal.
Yeah, that look do to come in her mind when she first. I got kind of remember that little thing that when she. I'm not going to get on this for her. I got try, but I'm not going to come up.
No, as old people are saying, I'm not
believe,
Yeah, we understand the same.
What I'm saying is, Mr. Higgins, in the JFF, them can have a team like from, let's say, from 16 to say 19-year-old, but complete the Premier League team. Like them in a come like a little invite team, and then pick some guys where.
A bit different. A little bit extremely different. Because
so difficult.
That age group usually are playing money. If you're good enough to be called for a JFF 15 to 19, it means you're good enough to play money. Usually those talents, they're not.
Okay.
And the ones that are good enough to perform at team are part of a lot of clubs as well. Here, Cavalier, for example, where I'm quite a few.
Okay. I understand the part of it.
The only hope, man, let's hope for qualify and get the 10. JFF trickle down a lot of that. Those money to the clubs.
Okay, me understand.
Yeah, man, that's what the clubs, you know?
Yeah, maybe a listening program, you know, so no one doing the work and
yeah, man. All right, cool, man. All right, that is Manford 968-8117. 968-8117. Now we stay the number speak. We'll go to another. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, man, Chico here, man. What's up, bro?
Where are you, Chico?
Yeah, man, long time, you know. Yeah, but did I hear promise? Did I know if I keep you on the toe?
Yes.
The foolish is gone.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know if the cricket are going like West Indies, man. So they teach South Africa, is there already have stuff?
Yeah, man, then next week, the 7th test are starting now. When are the 7th?
Really?
The 7th is next week. Next week.
Like most of us cricket fans, they know that we can't come to the Olympics.
We got 125 before and the one.
Oh, yeah, so man. We not even know that because we think them get them whitewash and garlic them out somewhere.
Nah.
Zidane, I was listening to the match with Messi. Was watching it really. I met a boy, a player who has achieved just about everything in life. And the way the man passionate about his country, the man when near Uncle
man sweat like a breadfruit.
And the man cry, I want her just because he could be there for his team at that time.
Yeah.
I mean I compare it with our prima donna who say now play in Jamaica because now get special security and room for himself and all them things.
Yeah.
I want to really go and do that.
I don't.
Oh my God. No, you are a player who's probably the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
And you're crying because you can't spend the last 15 minutes with your team. Right?
In a tournament where you win last year. Yeah. The last time.
Yeah.
And win World Cup after that.
Right.
So you have nothing to prove again.
Nothing to prove.
Yeah.
And then you are a player who not even make a name like them, man. You're saying you're not playing for your country because you don't get special security. And
you can see that it's important to Messi when the people of Argentina they feel job because you know it's a football country.
Exactly.
So it means a lot to him. You can tell. I remember he was offered the opportunity to play for Spain. He said no.
Exactly.
No, it would have been an easy decision with the way Xavi and Iniesta whose case were playing for Spain. Said, no.
Right. But you know, sometimes we come like in the Caribbean and as long as we get the money away, all right, and we rich, you know, we don't too care about what anybody else feel. You know what I mean? Boy, so South Africa there, I forgot to keep myself updated, man.
Yeah, we got 120 up before them with Chief Boy, he make one.
Wait, they bring him back?
For the warm-up game.
Oh.
I remember this is a warm-up game.
I heard you guys talking about Campbell. Campbell back?
His suspension will be up this summer.
Okay.
He had gotten 4 years, but had appealed to the Court of Arbitration. And they had released him.
Well, he doesn't have much challenge getting back in the team, because I mean, yesterday we had laugh at somebody and say, I want the man play that. Some little youth cricketer or something, somebody and say, they are fast to West Indies.
Yeah.
Well, like Jordan Johnson.
Boy, oh boy. You remember the days when you used to have people like Mark Neat and Leroy Mark, and them guys that work there with players that could get to the West Indies team.
It's true. That is
And
true.
no man tells you fast track you from youth league.
The different times, but
But you see, I think, and tell me if they agree with you. And I think it's the major problem is that we're not playing enough local cricket.
when you say local, what do you mean?
Like regional cricket. If we had great regional teams like when Barbados and Jamaica would be like a mini test.
Let me remind you again. Those days, 5 regional first class.
Exactly.
But what used to happen is that the man used to play a whole lot of cricket before them started first class
That's
cricket.
right. Yeah.
But it's only 5 first class games in the region. With them used to play.
Yeah, man. But them
Chelsea, it was 5 games.
yeah, but look here, them time then you could have some stars among us like senior cup and all them thing there.
That's the thing. The
Yeah, man.
senior cup was highly competitive in them days.
Highly competitive, man.
Just to make your school team was competitive. So that is where we need to go back to get cricket
Exactly.
start played at them level.
Look, man, everything was, even catch should was competitive. I remember when we used to play catch should, but you would bowl and thing, but you're doing that one bat, you have to go to bat, So the man, they have bowl something in park and turn ball, brother, and they might come lightning fast, Sometimes all concrete pitch we play for,
You know what it is. You know what it is.
Charlotte, before I go, gentlemen, Coco Gas, what do you think about her? I think she's becoming too much of a crybaby.
Why in this particular case, I think she does have a.
She has a point, but I mean, this has happened now, I think, probably two consecutive tournaments.
Yeah, I don't know that is what caused her to lose, but it was a controversial line.
Yeah, but, I don't know. In sports, you're going to get somewhere, you're going to lose somewhere.
My thing is, why is it that for the Olympics, them not have
What do you call it?
the replay? Yeah,
Yeah.
the what you call it?
Yeah, I think they call it Hawkeye.
Yeah,
They can't see where the ball
where the ball. You see that in our oh,
Right. So what am I saying? The Olympics is not, you're not invited to a vacation or something, but they don't give some bed and some fun and things. I think we heard Stephen Francis say we're getting some AC or something.
Well, he got some for his app.
That's some further at least. And the basketball has moved on to a hotel.
Yeah, superstar there. Brilliant.
yeah, that's cool about it now.
Look here, people don't, no matter what anything there, they just go tough it out, make your name, and then like a dancer and just say buff, and you buff, you can't go make money, you can't buy any amount of AC at you want.
All right, Jigo.
Big up yourself, gentlemen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, and you don't know me keep him on him too, I mean, sometimes I can't do the foolishness to the man. I be listening every day,
But that's a foolishness for you.
Did I tell you, man?
All right.
You don't know exactly,
All right, boss.
Yeah, because the thing up in them, like they look, man, and a play thing,
All right.
Yeah, man, they don't know, man, they don't get the WhatsApp, man.
All right, Chico. Big up.
All right.
I am lost. Not sure what Jigo is saying, but Zidane is saying
He likes to hear the program with at least one of us every day.
Pan 11. Oh, that's my message. Okay. Next one now.
Hello.
Hello. We go back, Miss B. Hello.
Calls right here. So happy with the lines.
I'm not sure. All right, so let me just give the scores another game. 10 minutes ago. I could double check. So we make 120. Shivyu would make 1. A youth named Solazano has been kind of knocking on the fringes of Western section for a while. He was 50 at number 52. Here's a cat who has played some white ball cricket for the Western. He made 20.
Kevin Wickham make dubs. Justin Greaves, that are the man with them drop to play. Jason. He make 24. I think he's the captain. And Amir Janki is 21. That was like 10, 15. So I'll double check this with you again. Rabada the gun trail to the 4 wickets from 5 overs. I'm sure not full till. And this second straight struggle with him. Class of the stage. One of the best game I've ever seen. Yeah man, him bad. Alright, the lines are up and running again. Marian, I hear Miss Marian in conversation. But I'm not sure why the call. Not coming.
Yes, hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Mount
Yes.
St.
Good afternoon, Mr. Again.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a few things. First thing I want to ask you, because I want to get a few points or quickly. Can you be serious about something and not be passionate about it?
In sports?
Yeah, since that's sports we are talking about, let's keep it to sports. Yeah.
But why to me is one and the same.
Yeah, because you say we printing at the sport we serious about.
No, some people prefer that word there. When me say serious, some people say yeah, but when me say passionate, them say no. Hold the line, we're coming back. Yeah. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by HCAP, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fossridge.
Manchester United defender Lenny Yoro has been seen wearing a protective boot and using crutches at the club's UCLA training base. Yoro was forced off during the first half of Saturday's preseason defeat by Arsenal at the Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles. The 18-year-old who only completed a £52 million move to United from Lille on July 18 could barely put any weight on his foot as he left the pitch and went onto the team bus before the final whistle. Yoro was filmed getting onto the team bus with a protective boot on his left foot, sparking fears of an extended absence. United sources say the club is still assessing the extent of the injury. That's Sports Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by HCAP, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fossridge.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fossridge, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fossridge Financing. Get on the path to financial freedom. Be your own boss with City and Guilds and Distinction College certification at Distinction College. Start full-time, part-time, and weekend classes in plumbing, air conditioning, and refrigeration, motor vehicle repairs, and electrical installation. No subjects required, no age limit, no entrance test. Purchase this week and get free courses at huge discounts. Licensed employment agencies will assist students with job opportunities overseas. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, and Ocho Rios, or call 876-356-4167. Distinction College, the school of champions.
Mommy, the roof is leaking again. I just fixed the roof. Lord, deliver me from this problem now. This what I come out of the kick.
I'm a genie, man. Relax. I come for granted 3 wishes.
I just need 1 wish right now. I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical Metal Products, man. Please for you. Call them at 876-765-9444. And them stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see I save your money so I can stay for dinner.
I never cook no genie food today.
Infotech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. Mount Salem back with you.
I can be serious, but not that passionate. But I waste too much time on that because I have a few things I want to cover. Shine. Me are here to talk about Shine. This man I was listening to World Trade the program, and I heard a gentleman come and say he's the president of the Draft Association.
Yeah.
And I think now is the time to prove that you always talk about Shine. Now Shine needs to represent Jamaica because
they're not him. Hey. Man named Wayne Reed. Him named Shine.
Okay.
So Shine has.
I wouldn't know that.
They're not me and tell you that, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but me know, and I knew that it was a draft association as well, and I knew that Shine went to Russia. I knew that Shine. But you have said it, you know. 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, sometimes I get to listen every day, So.
Him name Wayne Reed.
Okay.
Wayne Reed is the same Shine myself. The #1 fan to me. Quite a while. As a matter of fact, I talked to him on the program already.
Oh, okay, all right, fine, fair enough.
Yeah.
Mr. Matthews, you realize that the Europeans are kind of hypocrites though, because let me tell you why. I remember when Qatar World Cup I got keep, a lot of them come up and a beat. I'll find all sort of faults about the World Cup keeping down there. And I don't hear this big widespread thing about even I think Sunday or Monday. So I don't remember if it was swimming or something, but something had to be put off because the water quality was not up to the standard.
Was the triathlon?
Yeah, whatever. Yes, one of them.
Triathlon was put off because the water quality. I'm still not sure what happened.
Yeah, I don't know, but the point is, Mr. Higgins, why you not hear the big condemnation?
It depends on where they're complaining about or condemning it going to Saudi Arabia. Qatar.
Excuse for them.
No, man, they were talking about the treatment of people.
Yes, and not water.
And not necessarily the condition of the pitch, the field, for example.
So it is the rights and
here you go. So, that's what they were.
Slightly different.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yeah, probably. But the last thing, Mr. Higgins, I was reading the Christmas. Yeah, and it is there for anybody who. Anyone in cricket people can see. I see where the IPL owners, Mr. Higgins, they must come together for a meeting to decide what action can be taken about. Because I think Alex Hales and a couple other Englishmen have thought that the IPL at a crucial point in the season. So the thing is, what we can't understand, why they don't want to take action against those players when themselves don't want for them players to play in other leagues over the world.
No, I'm sure it must be some contractor.
No, I understand the contractual thing, Mr. Higgins, but the point is, I'm saying, you're not allowing your countrymen to play in other leagues. So why would you want to sanction some other man who come play in your league in the first place when them come play in your league when you don't want your players playing in other league?
If it is a case where them sign Alex, that don't have the case. What was that case?
Just Alex says them attacking and talk about that general, they might try avoid it, They might try avoid it.
Avoid what, Ray?
Avoid players join out at the tournament.
No, but if they sign you for play and you pull out at the last, or pull out, then they don't have a reason to upset.
But Mr. Higgins, it is like West Indies. West Indies don't want to send their players to.
No, they don't want a different argument that I'm not sure the details. But if India says our players are not going to be contracted, that no one different argument from India signing players who leave half.
But Mr. Higgins, you don't want to send your players out.
So when you send your players to me, they must.
West Indies want Puran, for example. Or poor, whatever reason.
Tell Puran don't sign.
Tell Puran don't sign.
Yeah, if you go,
well, them not sign no player then I make Indian player alone play them.
No man, because I know everybody I can leave. Yes, my way out. If I sign you for a season, you expect you to be there for the season. I don't sign at all.
But Mr. Higgins, you don't get the point what me I say.
No.
You don't want to send out your players to go play other league.
Which is a right I have. But if me assign you, then me I expect to have you.
No, but if all right. But if you don't want to send out your players, you must know say goes with the territory. Then if you go sign me, there comes a time when maybe me have to go leave.
Well, listen, I don't want to comment on this, but on the face of it, me not see the big contract is a contract.
Well, I beg to differ. Them cannot want in their players.
So you're saying it should be okay for the Indians to sign players for a full IPL season?
Any man can't hear the feeling because you don't want to know for your player.
But not a two separate issue that don't feel it. You know, say a two separate something that.
Well, we not look at it up. Man, if you sign the man and there's some
so
the man supposed to can't hear the feeling.
But
believe, brother.
Wasn't that the case all along? That you can sign a contract and leave after a certain amount of games?
That is what the meeting is about now, Mr. Matthews. That is what they want to change.
Oh, they want to change that. They want you to commit for the full season.
Yes, they want to change that. That is what the meeting is about.
Well,
if you leave, then they can sanction you or whatever, fine, whatever they want to.
Listen, if I sign you for
a year,
a season,
or a season,
and you can leave through when the time through the season
without we are agreeing to that,
then me I have a problem. Well, the fact that my players not sign elsewhere is a different issue.
Them should allow India players to come play.
Normally are conflict issues, man. Are two different something.
And I beg to differ them. I disagree with you on this one.
What's in that to disagree? Indian players are not going to sign anywhere and leave. They're not going to talk. So the fact that Indian players will not come to CPL and then have to leave. What does that have to do with when India sign you and say them have a problem with them?
You know, get me.
None at all.
You don't want to allow your players to leave the country. And then if a man comes sign for you, you want the man to just sit the man can't.
Yes.
To me, that doesn't make no sense. But have a good day. To me,
no, they're not forcing anybody to come and sign.
I mean, I understand you sometime in the month. Say that. Something simple in my boss and you overcomplicate. I sign you to a season. What does that have to do with the fact that me and send my players going? No one different something that.
That's up to you.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, Motsi.
You understand?
I know what he's saying, but I don't agree with him.
No, what is he saying?
I don't know why he intertwine the two matters. And Indians players don't play for any other.
Them now go sign a contract
in elsewhere. No, but they have a competition where players agree to come and play for in that competition.
And
they're saying we want it for the full season.
Then you must have them
the full season.
How is that?
They are not forcing anybody to come and play there. You're agreeing to come and play. So they're saying if you sign it for the full season, stay for the full season. No simple as that.
Or is that dramatic reduction of what with that?
Yeah.
Or so, if I were an IPL one, I'd have a problem as well.
Yeah.
You know, have nothing to do with the fact that they have no sign. Not two different. All right, next guy.
Hello.
Yes, I. Blessed.
Who did?
Alpha Jetman.
Alpha Jetman.
Well, one more thing I say. I two different arguments.
They're not
good. If I say the owners them shouldn't feel away because they play and I go elsewhere. But however, when them sign them charge us fees anytime they want arbitrarily, so they hold them to the contract because to them play and I play no. So because the foreigners them come help the league, the foreigners them should have show more lenient to the foreigners them when them ready to leave to go play for them country or whatever. That's basically the way it must.
And business don't operate like that?
No. So you have to understand if you sign a contract, you are obligated to fulfill that contract. Yeah. All right. So, blessed man. Good to hear from you.
Boy, it has been a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
The busy man, in and out, all around. And sometimes I not get through to the cars when we call. So,
yeah.
We give that. They're for holiday now, somebody at home.
Nice.
So, yeah, the first thing the more objection is this three mother together because and I think we don't get Leon Bailey the full objective truth.
Let us hear,
Yeah. The history of Leon Bailey with this country is questionable. Would you say that? In terms of how he was treated.
Not with the fans.
Second?
Not with the fans.
What do you mean not with the fans?
Yeah, he didn't have issues with the fans. The history that
yeah, but I'm not asking about the fans. I'm talking about the history of Leon Bailey playing for Jamaica.
Yeah, man, I know where you're going, but I tell you, the fans are.
You know where I'm going, try to continue.
No, because the point I'm going to make is that the fans are the one who have an issue with what Leon Bailey is doing. No one, not the JFL. Well, the JFL might, but
what I'm saying.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
The reason for Leon Bailey's action is the base of his treatment from the JFL.
Yeah, I understand that.
Can you agree to that?
I can understand that. But go on, continue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That same man that was crying on TV, who is quote unquote supposed to be the greatest, retired in 2016 from the country that he loved so much that he couldn't have finished the 15-year-old. He retired from international football, without winning an adult cup.
Did he miss any games? Competitive.
I'm saying, we are talking about miss. Of course, he missed games.
Competitive games?
The fact of the matter is,
no, he didn't.
Did he retire?
He didn't miss any competitive.
No, because I did this man retire from
yes, he announced a retire.
Okay.
Who retired?
Messi started. Remember when after the Copa in 2015, he announced that he retired.
Oh.
But as soon as World Cup qualification was ready to go on, Messi was back. That's the point. That's the point the people are making. We'll take a break half a We're coming.
All right.
Gina Power Talk, make you start to walk.
Get your aunties, get your uncles, get your brothers and your sisters, gather the girls, gather the boys. Sheena Lynn Hansen is on your radio with Power Talk, motivation, inspiration, and empowerment. Tune in every Tuesday at 11:15 a.m. It's a Power Talk and a Power Connection. Power up your spirit, man, with Power Talk. This is your Damascus Road encounter. Come and experience a mighty move of God right here on Power Talk.
Gina Power Talk.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, I get to clear that story that I did. But go on half again.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the term administration win championships?
Administration win championships?
Yeah. Have you ever heard that term?
No.
All right, let me share with you what that term means. It means that when you have a group of players together, and they care how good they are, if the administration is not supporting those players in the way in which they are supposed to be supported, it means that there's going to be a breakdown.
I understand what it's supposed to mean, and
yes.
I can understand why somebody would say.
Yes.
Because the players need the support.
Exactly. And if it is that players are not comfortable, and coming from a coaching standpoint and a player standpoint, if I'm not comfortable as a player, you're not going to get 100% from.
Here.
And from the administration standpoint, I know if I don't provide for that player off the field, that player is not going to go on the field and perform 100%. And I can tell you this based on international experience and local experience, winning different championships and stuff like that. So, for them to be just beating Leon Bailey, to say that he's ungrateful to the country of patriotism, you have to look at all the factors that are involved.
Like
and
what?
Because it's streamer and all of these things. It's absolute garbage.
No,
so he's supposed to, so I'm saying that a player now is supposed to just ignore everything that the administration is doing.
But half a
someone that performing 100 best.
Half a trade. Let me tell you, if Leon Bailey came out and said, listen, I have some issues with where I'm staying. I'm staying with somebody else who's snoring, I can't sleep, and you're dealing with those issues directly and said, these are the problems I'm having, and I'm taking a break. That's not what that was the case. Leon Bailey reached protocol. He was suspended, and he got angry and was dismissive of everything and said, oh, you know, since I don't apply my party and we never that gonna cope. That's the reason why the public is coming down so hard on Leon Bailey.
That is after the fact.
That is after the fact.
No, but Leon Bailey was speaking after he got suspended. After it is known that he kept the brief. He kept staying out late and not abiding by the rules when it comes to
what the federation do, Leon?
Everybody.
What did the federation? Like what? That's why I asked you to become more. You tell.
Recently or before? Foundation or recently?
Both. What roles does he have again?
He wasn't being selected. He wasn't being selected for any competition, any nationality, even though he was doing.
He wasn't selected as a youth player.
Yes.
And I'm saying,
and as well.
And a what?
And as adult as well.
No, you know how long the JFF have been selecting Leon and he wouldn't come? From him about 18, 19 year old. Not as an Alpha Dread, do you know the amount of players in history who think them should have played and not get a game?
There's no thinking.
Listen. No, listen to me.
There's no thinking enough. Is either you're good enough or you're not good enough.
And I'm saying players will think they are good enough and we're not selected at a youth level. What am I going to hold it against the federation forever?
In a Leon Bailey case, it wasn't a thing.
You missed.
How much players they know in the world I do that?
You missed the point I'm making.
No, but you have missed my point too.
Diego Maradona felt that he should have played in the 78 World Cup and do him nothing.
Yeah, but you're supposed to play in a substitute and him not get picked.
And
you're supposed to play in the world.
Calm down. Calm down. I'm saying.
Was he good enough?
Listen to the point.
Yes.
Calm down. Take a deep breath. Team sports. If you talk to players, 80% of players are somewhere in them. A large proportion of players will tell you that at some point in their career, they felt that they should have been big and some coach never been. I'm saying what players do, they move on from them. Brian Lara, for example, said he should have been picked for the West Indies test team 2 years before he got. What did Brian Lara do when they finally called him? Him turn up and play.
Come on.
Did he hold it against the West Indies forever, man?
Yo, but you're conflating the situation now. It wasn't the same.
What am I conflating?
It's not the same. Remember that his handler, Craig Butler, was banned from Jamaica from football. In a
that wasn't done by the JFF.
It was a normal situation.
Wasn't it Cassava?
Yeah, Butler felt that the JFF could have done some things to over. But here we say about. Let us say Leon Bailey. No, man, no. I am saying Leon Bailey felt that at 16, 15, 17, he should have been selected for under some age group.
Was that the case though? Was Leon Bailey age was tricky, and I think one of the time when he emerged as a top talent, he was too old. Yeah, man, he was too old. That one. I didn't think they were keeping Leon Bailey.
16-year-old, you mean tricky?
So they didn't select him. So what? I'm saying move on. That's my point, So they didn't select you when you was 15 because whatever the reason.
Orville, that's how much of that being selected. There was interviews about this player saying that this player wasn't good enough.
No. But that's not true. One man named Vinbley.
That's my one man's opinion. Yeah.
National team.
And that story, Vinbley. No. Vin Alpha Dread.
On behalf of the national institution.
What does that have to do with
we didn't see that coach that picked him
that situation that you are all conflating now.
No, after all of what you're saying, Leon Bailey made the conscious decision to join the Reggae Boys eventually, and he's playing for us now.
The man played 30 at games after that for Bars. So them up there is now history.
Yeah. So why you play 30 games and all of a sudden you have all these issues? No, come on, Alpha Dread, man. He didn't come with these issues conveniently, my boss. Leon Bailey was constantly coming to Jamaica, reaching curfew. I'm saying to you, Leon Bailey was constantly coming.
Before, did any other players about this? That JSSB has been wiped off, though. Leaving players stranded, giving players connecting flights, using the administration taking first for business class and first class flights when they are traveling and having players booking flights on economy.
So you're saying that's the reason why Leon Bailey no longer is playing for Jamaica? Those are the reasons.
things an issue?
Come on.
Who other players have the same issues?
Come on.
Are those things issues?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
This is can affect performance. Because when Leon Bailey just up on the field and go play, remember that they are expecting the best from this man,
No, Mr. Player with less abilities than Liam Bailey. Go through the things that you're talking about and perform better than him. Thank you. And that shouldn't be the case.
All right. Have you ever been in a part of a team that
I'm saying to you,
after you're asking a bunk like relevant question. The same conditions that my time now. Stop. Stop now. Stop. We have to put that. At the same conditions that Leon Bailey complained about, others in the team had the same concern.
Why?
I mean, why they had the same concern? They had the same concerns, and Leon Bailey wanted to sleep in a room with other people. And Leon Bailey wanted that where I put back connecting flight.
Anyway,
and Leon Bailey wanted to get security over.
See what is that you doing? There's no justice for this player, regardless of whatever he does. So you know what? Damage him do.
All right.
Anyway, just one more thing. You realize that every athlete have a right to maximize their profitability. Right? Any business at all.
Yeah.
And people have been knocking Frano and Envy for athletes already. I don't think they're looking at it from a business standpoint, perspective in terms of to develop an athlete from high school to a world-class athlete. It takes a lot of coins to care. Yeah. And whenever the athletes reach a Elaine or a Melanie Walker or an Olympian standpoint where it is that now you have to, this is the greatest chance for you to earn. Yeah. This is going to be the greatest chance for the clubs to get back their funds, the money as well.
What's the point? You've been on for a while. Make the point.
Yeah, I'm asking you, do you think that it is okay for an athlete to do that or it is unfair?
For athletes to do what?
Do you think that it is fine for an athlete to just leave when they are at the top of their game or you think it's ungrateful?
I don't understand what the question is.
Who are you talking about? You have any athlete in mind?
No, man. I did call a few names now, but I'm just saying in general. When the athletes reach the highest point, they say that they want to maximize the profitability, right? Maximize the earnings. Yeah, but when they leave, remember that the clubs have to spend money to get them to the point where they are.
Is it Lane Thompson you thought? Oh?
No, just I called off you. I said Melanie Walker to you because remember that she was one of the first athletes to leave him.
Oh. I would say it depends on individual. But generally speaking, I'm on the side of the athlete.
You're on the side of the athlete, huh?
Yeah. But make we pick up this tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Well, not tomorrow, Friday.
Let's go. We know.
Yeah, man. Pick up yourself.
Yeah.
All right. We go to another one. That was up. Hello.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Good afternoon, to watch.
All right.
Yes, sir. You're not hearing me?
Sorry.
Yeah, man.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, man.
The game Orville, that's not a West Indies warm-up game. That's a South African warm-up game.
So West Indian players now play?
You notice most of the guys in the team, none of the guys who are in the present test squad, actually, are there in this.
You know West Indies never play for
a lot of mercy. That is when this happens. The name of the game is the West Indies Championship 11 versus South Africa.
Right.
And the West Indies play a warm-up game. It is called, when we went to England, it's called West Indies.
All right. I hear. I hear. I hear.
Okay? It's not semantics. But anyway, the interesting thing, though, is that Carty, Wickham, Greaves, Django, 24 Ducks, 24, 30. These are guys that people hoping that one of these guys can go in and play instead of Mackenzie. But the cupboard look away. Not sure.
I agree.
Yeah. Zidane, I don't understand your conversation with one of the callers earlier when you all were talking about Leon Bailey. Is it that you're looking at a player's participation or willingness to play for a country as an index of the player's passion for the sport?
No, passion for playing for the country.
No,
man, no, not passion.
I was talking about how Messi is passionate.
Passionate for playing for his country.
I'm sure this come out of a conversation we're talking about passion.
And I'm giving you clarity. Allow me to give you clarity on the do I check.
Give me the clarity.
So maybe I wasn't hearing the caller properly, but I thought he was talking about the passion of playing for his country. Because you cannot like Jamaica and be very passionate about football, you know. Because I think Liam Daly is very passionate. Yeah.
For football. What's the reason you think Liam Daly doesn't want to play for Jamaica?
Him upset because the man them suspend him.
So you believe that he's not motivated to play for Jamaica, not true?
No man, him vexed because the man him think him big and bad and should never have got
suspended. Do you believe that he doesn't feel motivated to play for Jamaica?
You can say that right, yes.
Okay, all right, cool. Orville,
yes, sir.
We'll continue on the recommendations that I'm making coming out of the disaster that we saw.
Them they already do it. You have some new one?
I had made 3 of 5 recommendations.
Bet the other.
And why this aggression? What's the problem?
Do I sound aggressive?
Yeah, man, you do.
When you call the program and say, Orville, you're dead. Orville, you don't know what you're doing. Orville, you've been defeated. You don't sound aggressive.
No, man, that is fun and games.
They're not fun and games, man.
No. You sound upset. You're asking, how come you come with this? You sound like you're upset.
When you say, Orville, I killed you. You are dead. I don't argue topics. Did you sound upset?
No, man, it's fun and games.
Well, it's fun and...
No, it is a part of the character and the charm of the show. That's how we talk on the show.
Part of the character and the charm of the show is that, man, so you know come with them something there.
And I didn't.
All right, so come with the one.
You're 100% wrong. And you say, just give me the last one. It's almost like you have no interest. It's almost like you have no interest in me calling.
Form your own conclusions. We'll take the break and we'll give you another 2 minutes, 3 minutes. We'll even give you 3 when we come back after.
Make a plan to stay on top of your mortgage. Stick to it. Pay on time. The time by the NHD is
2 o'clock. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk.
All right, so as part of the character of the show, we go back to Dua. Yes, Dua.
Yeah. Orville, don't make the cars now beat you and you can't answer.
Oh, you sound so aggressive.
But don't make the cars that you start just fixing it.
You sound so...
warn you that once you give me a chance to make my point.
Oh, you sound so aggressive, remember?
Not be able to debate me.
Oh, you sound so aggressive.
Yeah. So now, on to my point. I've given 3 suggestions before. I said we need to reform first-class cricket. Traditional rounds, Mr. Right now, where we can afford. Let's get traditional rounds for all-star teams. Cut down the number of players from 90-something to 50.
So you're going to remind us of the ones you gave already, do I? Let me ask you,
9 3 minutes, and at the end of it, you can cut me off.
All right, so you're gone almost a minute.
No, but you just cut it on the time.
All right, so you get 20 more seconds. So you want your 3 minutes? Hold on, you want your 3 minutes?
Let me just use my time, Orville, and stop.
Stop. You don't get the chance to talk uninterrupted if I want to talk. Understand? So now you can talk for 2 minutes and starting now.
So I lose from 3 minutes to 2 minutes.
Because you're being disobedient.
No, man, me call back.
Thank you very much.
All right, cool.
So now we take the first selection. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. Miss B, what is it? The machine can't go power. All right, so we'll take the first selection in just a while. All right.
This one is from Alia. The song is Alio. Ali by Mikey Spice.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream.
Let's go. A big show. Ali.
In the midst of my success, the enemies will rise and they're trying to eat up my soul. Oh, yeah. But I know that love will always protect me and he'll preserve my soul. Oh, make haste, oh God, to deliver me and lift me high so that they can see I'm a shouting out. Ali, Ali, oh. I did see Moses on the hilltop and shouting out. Oh, you know one more time. Ali David on the nation. Ali, Ali. Oh, yeah. Now I speak the truth. Let me see you will confront me. No, with the hypocrites, they always watching. Let them be ashamed who seek up to my soul. Let them turn it back who wish to see. I and I might go down and out. Oh, my dear Moses, on the hilltop and shouting out there. Are you David for the nation of Israel? One more time I'm saying got to have me. Be like chanting on. I'm the spirit. Say, be like chanting on. I'm in the mood. Be like chanting on. I'm in the spirit. Be like a water. Oh, listen to me. My open spirit for nothing less than Jesus' blood and all his righteousness. Listen to me. I dare not trust the sweetest name right now. I'm only leaning on righteousness. I'm asking you to say, oh, that's it for your family, that's it for your neighbors. Oh, wait, listen for your friends and your enemies too. Say,
All right, so that's Ali Alio.
Like Spice.
Yeah.
Brought to you
Just
by
yeah.
HK Plates for people.
All right, so we'll move on. Hello.
Rumble in the jungle, man.
Rumble, mommy.
Number one beside.
I read him like them at the cat and nine boss one show down for the Messiah show 18 inch. You know.
What are you thinking?
Speaker, man.
Oh, the speaker.
Jack up that for a nice keyboard and string some praise for that here, man.
All right. And that other nice.
Dance like trouble, man. When mommy be get for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But Orville, you only little chance, you don't forget to something about the timing for the show, you know, man. Yeah, overjudged. I want to overjudge, man.
Never, a long time in my call, man.
The fellows, them, they just have grown and have quarreled over it. No wonder we call it rumbling in the jungle, you know, man. But they support the rumbling, man. Yeah, that's how I say little chance.
Why so?
All who know try to show the man them the right thing, the man them have war with them. You can't bother with them guys, bro.
Sure, somebody is listening, so they can't, but
Mount Salem, man, is the next man. August.
yeah.
Hey, I decide like Mount Salem, man, we have to weave the cat and time over them. I mean, I really want to use it for the next disciple. You understand? All Orville show the man, so listen. India no come and stick up the guys to complain.
Yeah.
You understand? You've got the accurate.
No, what I realize is the problem that the IPL owners are having is not the contract per se. It's the players them put up themselves in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So that is when they are being selected for the IPL. So Then put up themselves, and if they don't get the kind of deal where they want, also, let's say Mumbai Indians would have drafted, or whichever other team. You get drafted, which means that the team now genuinely believes you are part of them roster.
Right, so they can call up on you anytime.
Right, so they can sit down now and work out that. But a lot of these players, if they don't get the kind of, if in the draft they don't get the kind of deal with them want, them just set them into their undisclosed reason and then don't no longer make themselves available. And the owners that say, no, this can't right. If you put your name in our draft and you get selected at a particular price, then that should be a done deal that you'll be.
Yeah, I understand.
Otherwise, don't bother enter the draft.
Exactly.
Because you are now depriving others who would have wanted to enter.
Yeah, man.
And I think the man them have a kid.
Of course. Orville. Kemar Roach now. Kemar Roach, I think his name is mentioned in this practice match.
Yeah, he was in the squad.
Yeah, but when you say Orville, Kemar Roach now previously was one of our main strike bowlers.
Yeah.
So what did went wrong with Kemar Roach that he must have played them little DVD matches and all?
I think he got injured under England. Or got injured to prevent him from playing.
Well, our fast bowlers easy to get injured in Ken and Gabriel. What happened to him? He retired officially.
That's not it. I don't think we'll see him coming back.
Our cricket is and then now we hear some name like Reeve and them guys that can't get no look in a way. But then again, West Indies gone to the dance now.
Yeah.
He covered this sub here. We hear somebody mentioned Martin and Wayne Lewis. You remember those guys always play till their team then come in the regional and then play only 5 matches every season. No 10 or 15 matches with people, And these guys were able to maintain them standards.
Yeah.
Yeah? And now we mourning for players like these always.
Yep.
It's sad, man. Anyway, Orville never running up. But more big up Chris Range, Francis Pansen, this Diego. You know my regular crew. Big up on yourself. Here's a back school. Big up.
Big up, baby. Big up yourself. Number one this side. All right. Augustino. Hello.
Sir.
Yeah.
Zidane.
Good afternoon.
Matthews. Lord Matthews.
Oh, this is Garvey.
Zidane. Yesterday when I called the radio, right? You hear me?
Yeah.
You took a very strange stance, Zidane. A stance that I've never seen you take in any of my calls. And when I got off the radio, I heard you telling somebody that you did not want to have a conversation. Now, would you like to share with Jamaica the reason for that?
The fear of being attacked verbally. Yes, out of fear of being attacked verbally. You don't want to get you riled up on the radio.
Okay.
As oftentimes when you get riled up on the radio, it's mayhem after.
Okay, I will put my own meaning to it. I would say that you were running from the argument. Consequently, why you entered that very disingenuous answer. And kudos to the people that called you out on your disingenuous behavior.
You win every argument against me.
Yeah, man. Kudos to the people that called you out. That just to know that you were spotted.
Yeah, man. You win every argument against me.
Anyway, let me ask you, Mr. Higgins, a question. I noticed the other day, before the Cricket World Cup, you guys gave no analysis or no breakdown of any games or predictions. And I noticed now that with the Olympics here, I have heard it's the same type of behavior again. Is there a reason why you guys don't break down upcoming sporting events and give your opinion on it, your expertise opinion on it? Is there any particular reason for that?
I don't.
Why? Do you have any picks for the Olympics, Zidane?
Yes. Well, we have given, both of us have given our picks. I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
Yes. We said we're going with Fishy. What do you want to do?
So why you don't give your medal prospect? And why doesn't Mr. Higgins give his? I mean, a man would say he is the leading sports star man in Jamaica, the most popular sport. I mean, according to him, the sport we are most passionate about. And he gives no breakdown and no predictions for the Olympics.
You're talking to me? Or you're talking
to
to
us. Oh, you're gonna respond, Arvin?
To you? No,
Oh, you're not gonna respond.
not to you.
But just to let you know though, Arvin, right? That if you want to know my picks, you can come over to YouTube and watch them. I was just on management show giving them.
I will do no, sir.
So, and for who is interested, you can come over there and look on it. While with Black Star is up, that's my own channel. You can come look, man. Predictions are there. And I think a lot of Jamaicans would love to hear from only, you know. One of the scared to put on the neck out and then people come back and challenge you, and the fact they'll never get it right. Is that the reason?
It's strange. Predictions every day on sport. Big thing that with the World Cup is that. That's that's true. That.
Okay, all right. So you have you kind of step out of the limit a few times, but we notice that Mr. Higgins, man, he gives no prediction. He gives none, absolutely none. Kind of strange, especially as a man who's in the top sport in mind America. Anyway, in Jamaica. Anyways, with that, when it comes to this Lionel Messi thing over there,
Windy.
I don't think they're. I heard you say something yesterday when I got off the radio pertaining to Pele.
Windy.
What you said?
Your windy.
No, hold on.
Kill me with the
What you said pertaining to Pele.
You have your windy argument, the boss.
There's no argument here, sir. You said that I was being disingenuous because
I never responded to anything you said.
You never said that.
No, I didn't relate anything to you.
Anyway, for the people out there that really want to learn, want to know something, I will say something about Diego Maradona. There is a credible case of Diego Maradona being the greatest football player of all time. No doubt about it. He's my favorite player. And the fact that Pele was the best player in the world, in my opinion, at 17, almost going on 18, was the best player at the World Cup. Diego Maradona did something similar to that. The only thing he did not do it at the World Cup because in 1979, he was crowned South American Footballer of the Year over the likes of guys like Socrates, Nico, and Mario Kempes, who was the best player in the World Cup in 78. So at age 18, it can be argued that Diego Maradona, and at that time, there was no player in Europe who could have been better than those guys. So there's an argument to be made that Diego Maradona was the best football player in the world at 18, similar to what Pele did. And obviously, what he did at the World Cup in Argentina as a single force, I don't think any player has ever been that dominant. So, to answer your question, Zidane, there's no problem in saying Diego Maradona is the greatest player of all time. I know it's better than Lionel Messi, both at the World Cup and at club level, and you're running from that debate. You cannot challenge me. You're a coward. You don't have the guts. You don't have the stomach to face me. So have a good day.
All right, we'll take a break. We're coming. We'll be back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Now, just for the record, I have given my own medal count on the program. I have said optimistically I'm expecting 30. And I've, when asked, I've been where I think. So I'm not sure what Garvey was talking about. Like I said, we are intent on having a discourse with me on air. We'll try other methods, I'm sure. But I've taken a decision. I'm not going to be involved in that. But I'm sure that there are others out there who like to hear that. He has his fans, I'm sure. And he's free to call and probably that. I'm saying I won't be involved in a cut and thrust with that. For the same reason that Zidane is not. Since Garvey has an explosive temper. When he doesn't get what when you don't say what he wants you to say on it, he blows up at you in any other forum that he gets up. I've shared some of these with you. They haven't stopped. It's not like the man go off at and stop. For example, the other day, the man came on radio after I've been ignoring this man basically, or ignoring arguing. The man came on radio and mentioned that he knows a particular. He knows the coach used to coach at 2 different high schools. Taking on my argument about that. He know the coach's son. They are his neighbor, and them used to coach twice. All I did was point out that it is not so. The coach that you said coached at school but never coached that. So it was correct information given in the face of false information. I don't think a man should have cussed me. You would like to see the thing that God said. After, that's all I didn't know was that God, you said Mr. Lewis coach, not Mr. Lewis, Mr. Barnes. Coach that coach. No, never coach. And for that simple statement, nothing else, me never burn out the man. The man says something, I'm afraid. People ask me why I don't just black. I will live it. I will. But for some reason, I know that he gets some kind of release and venting. I'm giving him that back. Won't respond. That's all. So when Garvey calls people, I'm saying not responding because I'm afraid that man doesn't. Yeah. Zidane has no back to that scene. And he's not the type to say, boy, you know, say I eat that thing. I don't like me, but Garvey, not that one know the man. He cannot say that I've ever done him anything except disagree with things he said. And I disagree with lots of people, and him disagree with me as well. So, for those who are probably new to the thing, I'm wondering why I am not going to be here.
It's difficult as a big man for somebody to say some of the things he says to people and you just talk to him like everything is normal. It's not easy to do it. I don't want listeners to think it's easy to do it.
He wants to be able to say some nasty, horrible things to you on your phone, and then tomorrow he calls and you're normal.
Normal. It's difficult. The things he says.
And people, when I tell you the things of this man, it is not, trust me,
not nice.
Horrible things. Disrespectful. And then he wants to call them. And hi, how you doing? I will say hi, how you doing? Not going to. I wasn't real. As a big man, me not be your man. And you know something. We have sporting disagreement. You have to learn that people can disagree without you resort to violent argument. You have to learn that. It's a big man. Me not do you nothing. I don't know if you have nothing against me personally, but me just not like when you behave. Now, while I'm speaking, I expect the phone to be full of it. I won't bother reading. But that's my problem. Do I think that Garvey has a contribution to make for sports group? Yeah. Actually, I do. I think Garvey is one of the more intelligent when he's not upset. Very knowledgeable across a wide
across sports, yes, and the history of sports. He's a sports person.
Yes. And he has the voice and the
charisma.
The charisma.
Because remember, I'm winning a debate without giving much facts in it because of his charisma.
Do I think Garvey can contribute to a reader book? Yes. But Garvey can disrespect the host. And in this case, the hosts, and expect them to treat them the same. Yeah, if it doesn't, looking at yourself as a big man and say, I eat that thing.
The things Garvey said to me, you could have repeat them on the radio. The things he was saying to me, I can't. I didn't say it on the radio.
So I believe it. So I believe it. Back online. Hello.
Spend the last 5 minutes to Garvey. Anyway, good afternoon, people. Just black the man dead. Just black the man. No matter say you're going to eventually whatever. That's not.
Eventually I will. But like I said,
no, eventually. No matter eventually.
Eventually I will. I feel he needs an avenue to vent. I feel when he cusses me out and tell me these rude things, it calms him down. So.
Calm him down. Well, make him go up and then and calm him down then.
Then that me I do for the time.
Yes, tell him about block him there.
That I have blocked him here.
Tell him about people block him then. And if you know, say, when him call you and say these things, and so it calm him down and whatever and so on, you are probably doing more good than bad for a person's life.
No. What I want him to know is that you can't say these kind of things after to me.
No, I know it.
And then come on here and expect a pleasant answer. That's all me.
Right.
And then act surprised when I don't want to talk.
All right. So you being a teacher, and you're probably have some knowledge about some counseling thing, and you know that what David doing, it must be something wrong with the man.
No, I never said that. No, I never going to. I'm saying he vents at me when I disagree with him. Okay?
Right.
And I allow him to vent without responding, without taking him on with us alone. But he then can't expect to call the next day and have the kind of conversation that you and I have. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Sports, how do they
Good.
But then you get that.
Why? When do me away cause me I say no man make up make the point about the coach that you got it wrong.
Yeah,
Never went off. Went off.
And by the way, Garvey just slip in YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Cleverly. Go begin that too, you know.
Yeah, yes, we're right, so we're not troubling.
We're not troubling. If you want to advertise your YouTube channel and things, you can call and do it again. Because I know this is the platform.
Yeah.
So do your thing on YouTube. Strength to you with it, the workout. So the next time you call, you get another plug.
Yeah, because I didn't hear the name of it clear.
Yeah, so probably others don't hear it.
Yeah.
So if you want to call and give back your YouTube channel, more power to you. He's a coward, you know. But we all have a pride. We're not going to talk to a man.
Well, we lost Badger. Badger, call back if you can.
Yeah.
Now we go to another one in the meantime. It's Marian. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, my call.
Oh, Badger is
you're back.
Yeah. All right, so sports now. You say something sometimes we kind of have us confused, you understand? And but we're not going to limit to that after today. We just want some explanation about something, you understand? And you said them, so we just want your explanation on it, right?
All right.
For example, I hear you with an argument about the fashion thing, and you're right, fashion, and then you try to lump two arguments into one to say that. By the way, did you say that when Pele came here, the stadium was empty? I wasn't full or something like that.
No, I did not.
What did you say about Pele?
I said I have no way of knowing whether the stadium was full or not. I wasn't there.
Pele came here twice. Came here when Baby Ghana scored that goal. And he got a pass from, what do you call it? From Fitzroy Simpson.
Pele?
In the 1990s. Yes, man.
Pele came here in the 1990s. Oh.
Not as a player, but as a spectator.
Oh, well, I
didn't know.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
And he didn't come here as a player, and the stadium was full, was jam-packed. And part of the reason is because Pele was here. You understand?
It's the first time hearing about it.
Yeah, man. He came here, and Fitzroy Simpson made that wonderful pass.
Pele came here as a spectator, which year? In the night?
In June 1998 campaign.
I didn't know that. No.
Oh, goodness. He did, man. And
first time here.
Baby Gardner scored that. Yeah, man. Baby Gardner scored that goal, a pass from Fitzroy Simpson. Pele was in the stand, and he came on the field and cheered and stuff like that. Yeah, man, he did.
You have taught me something. Yeah.
You ever know?
No.
Oh, maybe you're in the country.
Probably.
Yeah. And so you say that track and field is more popular in Jamaica?
No, I did not say.
What did you say? Popular among females or something like that. Excellent.
I never said anything about track.
What do you say? Sprinting. Sprinting is more popular sport. Yeah. I'm looking at the art.
Yeah.
Among female. But I'm looking at the article, you see, that somebody wrote to say that football is the most popular sport globally.
Yeah.
The globally part include Jamaica.
You don't understand the difference between something is the most popular globally, but not necessarily the most popular subset or in a country. Football is not the most popular sport in India. Can you understand that?
Okay. Explain the most popular sport globally.
Badger, do I have to explain to you the difference between something being the most popular globally, but it may not be the most popular in selected areas of the world? Do I have to explain that to you?
No, I'm just all right. Cool. All right.
No, man. I think we should have explained that to a grown.
All right, fine. All right. So you say, all right. However, sprinting is very different. Virtually every human being at some point had to run, wanting to run, and virtually every human being at one point or another try to run fast.
Yeah.
So that includes persons in China too and Australia. Okay. So when you were saying that Jamaican as 5-year-old wanted to run fast, that don't come to Jamaica, it comes to everybody in the world.
Everybody. At some point, try to see how fast they could. Yeah.
Right. So when you were saying, but look at what we're doing at 5 in Jamaica, they were running fast and so on. It's not Jamaica alone there.
No.
Okay. So you can use that now to ascribe us running fast in Jamaica.
Hold a lot. I'll come back in.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by EdgeChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fosridge.
Former Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp says it would be the biggest loss of face in history of football if he were to take the England job. The German is among those who have been linked with the vacancy since Gareth Southgate stepped down after England's defeat by Spain in the European Championship final of 2024. Klopp, now 57, left Liverpool at the end of last season, saying he was running out of energy after 9 years at the Reds, during which he delivered the Premier League, the Champions League, FA Cup, 2 League Cups, FIFA World Club Cup, and the UEFA Super Cup. Appearing at the International Coaches Congress in Wolfsburg, German Klopp said that he was asked if there were any offers on the table, and he said no. And that's Sports Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146 and Fosridge.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosridge, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosridge financing.
Tell me something. How you stay on top of your mortgage? Whenever I get a little extra money, like a refund or my bonus, I always put it towards my mortgage because you never know what can happen. Everybody needs a plan. Make one, stick to it, and pay on time. And that way you keep the keys to your home.
The key to your home.
Catch every event, every win, every day, only on the SportsMax app. Download the SportsMax app today and join the chase for gold live with our athletes. Catch every second of the action from goal to gold, live at your fingertips. Don't miss out on the thrill of victory and the excitement of the Olympic Games. Download the SportsMax app now from the Google Play or App Store. SportsMax, the home of champions, proudly serving as the official Caribbean broadcaster for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games.
Skill yourself and earn what you are worth with international advanced diplomas and associate degrees at IIRQ Engineering and Technical College. Registered with UCJ JTech and an approved City and Guild Center. Get trained at global standards in 9 to 18 months and earn advanced diplomas and associate degrees in electronic and electrical engineering, logistics and supply chain management, motor vehicle repairs, business management, food prep, and food and beverage. Day, evening, and Saturday classes begin very soon. Register this week and choose a payment plan that suits you. Visit us at 32 Hope Road, Kingston, or call 876-322-4029. IIRQ, your premium technical college choice.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. So there are two big news. So we're not going to break one. You know what? Which is the one? I would love to break that. You can break. Since you were on the ball, the other one, you can break. The court, yeah. That news has been out. Yeah, man, it's out. I'm seeing it. Never seen Steve McLaren. Steve McLaren, yes. Oh. But there's a famous dancer artist that I'm asking. So, yeah, the release. So those are two. We're not going to discuss the dancer artist one, but they can discuss it. Send me the Steve McLaren. Let me see. Now that it is official. So Badger, we're back with you. Badger?
Yes, come on. So this big point that you were making, that one of the primary reasons why we are so fast in Jamaica is because little boy in Jamaica at 5 and 6, they were into sprinting. By your own article, it seems like the whole world, little boy at 5 and 6, were into sprinting.
Yes.
Yes. So can that still be used to ascribe our achievement in sprinting that because we debut at 5 and 6?
So listen to the explanation. Notice I didn't interrupt you while you were asking the battery of questions. So I don't want you to interrupt. You want to ask anything more?
Are you answering the question, sir?
Okay. Now, while every little boy in every part of the world, when they are 4 and 5 and 6, want to learn, want to see how fast they can. It's a natural human instinct. Not every part of the world see it as significant as the way Jamaicans. So while a 5-year-old youth in China will want to know if he's faster than the other youth in his class, and a Jamaican youth at 5-year-old want to see if he's faster than him. What it means to the youngster's family in China is not what it means to the Jamaican family in Jamaica. When we find out that a youth is fast, 6 or 7, the significance that we attach to it is different from the significance that kids in Singapore have. So while it's something that we all do and all want to know, not everybody puts the same significance on it. When I use it, no man, don't start, don't interrupt. Good. So while I youth at 7 years old, when he's fast in Jamaica at 7 and 8, the parents will have coaches come at them yard and say, "Mommy, your youth fast. I want him to come kiss, Calabar, George." And mommy will get offered fridge and stove, and the youth will be taken care of in Austria and thing once in fact. In China and in Singapore, that is not the case. So the Jamaican youth at 8, who is quick, or at 9 or at 10, is treated differently and is therefore inspired differently from the 9-year-old fast food. I don't expect you to understand, but that is the age.
Okay. With me not understanding, I don't understand how you move from 5 to 10 so quickly in the conversation.
No, man, look at you.
No.
Youngster.
No. The argument was about, you said that at 5 and 6, the youth in Jamaica want to run fast.
Yeah.
But in an article that you wrote, it said that everybody at 5 and 6 want to run fast. Yeah. And you ascribe that to us. That is why we are fast.
No, that is not why we are fast. We are fast. We do well in sprinting because that 6-year-old youngster who's fast in Jamaica, he's going to start getting attention that the 6-year-old fast in Singapore is not going to get.
Okay, understandable.
So he's going to the primary school that he now goes to. They will put on sports day events where that speed that he shows at 6 is going to be highlighted when he's at 8 now. And when he goes to high school at 10 and 11, coach is going to come to him now. His bus fare will be paid. Him school books will be bought. And he now knows that there's a possibility of becoming a genuine star because of his printing in a way that he was in Singapore.
So let me ask you a question. So the person in China, if a person in China show great speed at 5 and 6, what do they do with that person? Tell them to stop running?
No, they don't treat it with the same significance.
Okay.
Maybe if he shows an inclination to play table tennis at that early age or gymnastics, they treat it that way.
No. At 5 and 6, if they find 4 little youth at 5 and 6 in China, because don't China enter in the altimeter race?
China doesn't put the same significance on it that we put on. What is hard in that?
No, I'm not talking about significance. I'm saying
but that is what I am talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, but that is my argument.
I'm talking about the emphasis that you put and you place on our 5 and 6 year olds wanted to run fast. I thought that never happened anywhere else in the world.
And what you thought is irrelevant. My argument is that in every part of the world, youngsters want to run past them other youngsters. Sure, it happens everywhere. Every little boy wants to run faster than every other boy. Okay. What I've tried to explain to you.
I thought for the last month you were saying that Jamaica, 5 and 6 years old, don't want to run fast and
No, you don't have to change your voice. I can tell you what I'm saying. At 5 and 6, we want to run fast, just like the youth in China. What I've tried to explain to you is that when we discover that we are fast in those early formative years, the Jamaican public treat it differently than how they treat it elsewhere.
Okay. Leave China. What do they do with somebody in Trinidad when they find that 5 and 6 that they can run fast?
They don't put the same emphasis on it. No.
They don't in China, in TNT?
Let me say it again. Not to the same extent that we do. Can you understand?
How do you know that? No, I can understand that. Because in China, not China, Trinidad has produced great sprinters up to Boland.
Atta Boland? Atta Boland is from China?
No, Trinidad.
Oh.
I moved from China and I go to Trinidad. What do they do with the 5-year-old and 6-year-old in Trinidad where they find that they can run fast?
Explain it again.
And Barbados and
the significance that we attach to it. The way the primary school youth in Jamaica who is quick. The high schools that they send their mother here to get him to come to the big school for that time.
6-year-old.
Yes, and remember him now go stay 5 and 6 forever, I know him. I go 7 and 8. Right. So I'm talking all the way. No, my argument doesn't stop at 5 and 6. My argument is that the way the Jamaican society idolizes sprint, idolizes fast people, that there will be a greater significance of how we treat fast people.
Who is even the corpus?
Enough, Badger. It was enough. I've said enough that people who are smart can understand. I don't expect you to do it. So I'll leave it right.
They say, Mark, enough questions.
Yeah. And I've given enough answers for sensible people to understand.
Okay. Anything else, Badger?
The people, I hope they understand.
They do.
All
sure
right.
they do.
Yeah. Have a wonderful weekend to the people and everybody.
No, we're coming back on Friday.
Yeah, we're coming back on Friday. So let me put it.
Or you're going to a vacation. You're going for a vacation.
All right. So let me put that. In the United States, if you are good at basketball, your family and your community and your friends and your circles are going to treat different than how they treat a little European basketball in Antigua. Different passion, different thing around. Same thing. Now, like I said, I don't expect budget. Or let me put it down. I expect him to understand, but I don't expect him to admit that he has. Because that's not bad. But those are your out there who are In the West Indies, for example, when we were passionate about cricket, when you were a little boy and can't bat, when you were 8 years old and you can't bat, the way how your community treated, you were treated like a mini star. Right? You little youth, they say, "Look, boy, they can't bat." They won't treat you like in Argent. If them see you can lick a top with a bat. Different kind of society, different empathy, different things. Hopefully, but all will happen. We take the break? No, we can't go straight to double. Yeah.
Double D, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Big up for us.
Big up.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
I'm asking. That's an issue. I come to grilling, actually.
Yeah, but I mean.
Well, you're not surprised, actually.
No, I'm not surprised. But I'm sure you understand the point I was making.
No, Mister, you're not surprised. You're not surprised that way, man. Will come.
Yes. But you can't surprise it. But over the years, we do more. But because it is Baggio. He will take a little longer than most people to get here. Well, like I said, he's not getting down yet. He gets it, but he's not going to behave like the little youth who can run long distance in 10. When they find out that little 8-year-old boy can run 10 kilometers on a time, they are going to treat him differently than how the Jamaican public treat him.
You all know that. You know,
Well,
Baggio,
so why does he pretend?
Baggio come under this guy.
He comes under this.
Yeah, can you remember first match to ask about the brother named Gavi?
Yeah.
If you come and sympathize with God, this will think they say God about you.
No, but he's not going to come and.
You come back from Christian about it. But I'm not sympathize with you.
No, he's not going to.
Understand?
He's not going to.
I will be sympathized. But you know, a long time it's very sure.
Yeah.
If it's me one of the first ones, I could have sure.
You think so?
And if you say, you know, believe in prayer, not you.
If I believe in prayer.
Let me share something. Switch you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love you. Now, since I pray for money, and I wonder why people when we can't have a sports program, and there's a set band, and that's because why we can't have why the money can't put an daytime sports program.
You used to say that?
I wish until eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold the line. Hold the line. You're right on the.
Slowing starting? Won't start? Visit Champion Battery Company Limited, specializing in automotive batteries, windshield repair, and headlamp polishing. Don't replace discolored head and tail light. Restore to factory-like condition with the Polyhawk system. Glass technology, we save them. Everything priced to meet recession and your shrinking dollar. Champion Battery does it all. The battery of champions. Visit 59 Constant Spring Road, Kingston 10. Telephone 926-2646.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back, WD.
Yeah, man, as we say, for me, look for you, I wish and hope and pray.
Yeah.
That's going to get that daytime sports program.
Yeah.
I know that feel like it. Feel like that I'll go 4.5 minutes.
Right.
I wish and push me down, push me somewhere. Yeah, I'll never let the fish at me. And there's somebody there. Man, did it.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the camper. I'm going to go in that here.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn me down, push and work. Look at fish for it. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look this. I'm going to go on a program. Really listen to that really a deal program. And because we try to shut down it. But funny long and inside of the back, walk out back and say, yes.
Yeah.
But we love the program. We wish they have. And you understand my money.
You understand?
If you have a man of 6 and do a let, tell us some dirt. But that's not.
Because I come and hear that. It's some sport.
But if you got the man of sense, so you always say, go eyes up. It's right. Don't you always mention that?
Garbage.
So where do you
You say, unlike some of the man them, where you know so them just lack basic intelligence. Some of the man them can't sound no better because they just not bright. Garvey is not that. Garvey is a bright youth.
Yes.
Who just
you can't know when they're bright.
yes, man. Garvey is a bright youth, but he has a temper that he can't.
Yes, they're sharp.
That's it.
They're like
Some of the man them just not bright, so you understand for them argument. Garvey's problem is not bright. Garvey's problem is his temper. As Garvey wants to blaze off on you at 8 o'clock, and by 8:30 he wants to talk to you. Now, that's it.
They're the phone. We can't use this system for it. So, you know, some shopping, you know, you know, that happening. Let's just another mistake. We just shopping, that's all.
Yes, he just said something, man. He said something, man. What you cause?
One and say, very, but that we know. You know, go over there.
Anyway, we know about that. Go down there.
I forget that. If I even forget what you say.
Yeah.
Really? Which keeper? He's giving the new ball in the foot in the
Carmen, which match is it?
Yeah.
That's it. Probably the team batting needed like a little bit to win the test.
No, sir.
What happened?
The team we have a basket in 1 hour.
Then that we just say.
And then get the keeper. The ball. And take a long one and pitch an over.
Then that we just said the team batting last needed a little bit to win the game, so them just joke it out and get the keeper. Who was the keeper?
Versus Indian, my brother named Kimaya, Kurmani, nobody keeper.
Yeah, man, remember Kerr.
Yeah, man.
I think I remember the game now that you said.
Not sure.
Yeah, I think I
yes, man. 1 and brother the keeper the ball and make a long one of
Give it a son. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, man. Hi, good afternoon. I will step.
I know that Orville do want vibe.
Yeah.
Because I don't think nobody is on earth influence me like how Carter like influence me. What I mean by that is that no other actor, no other musician, no other athlete never tell me my friend is to do it now. You understand?
So that's the telephone. What we're beer class.
In 2024, every slipper will make every shoes will make a class.
Yeah.
I got asked why I find it time there when God left me. Because I tell myself that as soon as I start earning, we had to buy clock. But I consider to bleach. For one time, girls tell me say, if I bleach, when I stop bleaching, I get blacker.
Yeah.
I don't know what I mean. Yeah, so we're just glad. Anyway, you see my current at the coach. Not too friends. Because everybody would do this. You coach this stuff. You know me, everybody that about that.
Yeah.
What did he do? This stuff.
Well, when you look at the players that he had at Middlesbrough in his first stint there, he did a pretty good job. They played some good football. But outside of that, not sure. And remember, he was the one that was in charge of England. He didn't qualify for the European Championship.
You see a thing that's good, right? You saw a thing that's good.
Yeah, man, a big side.
Size up versus side in my Mr. Higgins, Mr. Higgins really goes to fill it up. The method is really the argument.
Yeah, man. Go on.
Alright. I hear me say my friend was after Badger and the car after Badger said, if it's all go on over the little you grab it for speed, right? That's a Jamaican.
You ever see how go on about the little youth where can color the big man and flick the ball over a bigger youth?
Yeah.
The way we go on about a little youth that look like he can run fast versus a little youth that I do step over. I look at primary school youth that do step over. And of course to me, when I look at youth that do one as a ball and I come versus a little youth that can run fast. As much as we think we take track of this field, the youth where the ball I get more used.
I know.
And hard thing. See?
Yeah, I know.
Next thing. When everybody comes through, track always calmly and confidently say he's talking specifically about what's going on.
Sprint.
And when we which he said it seems like, yeah, big point and then spreader. Research the country and in the moon. Ready? 1, United States. 2, Jamaica. 3, think of Britain. 4, Canada. 5, Trinidad. And well, let's Jamaica black. About based off our research, about 78 with the head of Jamaica. That's number 1 country in USA. We go third. Brother, football automatic in Africa. We don't know about cricket yet, but football clearly watch that, right? Canada. Ice hockey come before about 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot come before that. I in Trinidad, cricket first, football, and then other sports. So in a 4 that is 5 top 5 sports, you're going to be the best in the sprinting of all time. Everybody have multiple kind of track and field. One can even think beyond the run the possibility. I think in Jamaica, brother. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when he come in, just make him know. Say the 5 countries them were dominate sprint the most. All of them have multiple.
Let me try to explain it.
Ahead.
Yes, you're competing against farthest countries in sprint. So you're competing to be the number, to be a top 4 football. You would have to surpass Germany, France, Portugal, England, even some other Europeans. Italy.
You call France?
Yeah, I call France. Italy.
I see my rank number 1 for one language in
Belgium.
Even Croatia.
Croatia. You understand? And then you go South America now with Uruguay, Chile, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina. And you come, so it's far more difficult to get to the top. Yeah. Yeah.
In 1998, Croatia and then debut along with Jamaica and Japan and Republic. And by if in the 90s they say Croatia would be a top 10 team of football, we think somebody would be.
I get me, so you're the one. I'm here the one. Alright, so I'm back. So you're gone more than your fan. Alright.
Kind of really the thing here.
What was this?
The team who do the best at sprinting all time.
Yeah.
USA, 1, Jamaica, Britain, Canada, and Trinidad. Based off our research, every country outside of Jamaica have at least 4 to 5 foot ahead of sprinting / track and field. So why I think it being runs a possibility that in Jamaica, even though we do so well in a track and field, we have other sports ahead. We're more serious, we're more passionate.
So let me say it for the 80th time.
Sprinting. Yes, sprinting. I consider them the most the best at sprinting with us at all.
Right.
Sprinting.
And your question is what?
In these countries, we're on top 5 in sprinting. We could forget about Jamaica. All of them have multiple sports ahead of track and field. So why I feel like they don't understand?
No. Because I know the dynamics of Jamaica. I know that football. While we talk about it, but we're not serious about it. I don't know about the dynamics. I talk about what we're doing.
The combination kill the argument, though.
No, I don't.
Let me tell you why. Because it's talk about football.
What is used to determine how serious you are?
Result of how hard, how prepared you are to get the result.
So let's go from the primary school.
I take the system and the culture and the people in Jamaica. put the mechanism in place.
Give me some example. What different? Because at the primary level, the coaches call it for the trial for the track. They do the same.
This hold on. This I get at them question you want.
You know what do you think I do you think I get?
That's what normal.
Do you
Oh,
think I get?
all right.
All right, but by the way, some people is saying that you got it wrong.
I did.
And I'm trying to correct it. Steve
When,
McLaren.
when the name Steve McLaren was mentioned, I said, as a matter of fact, I said to you that if they call enough name, they will eventually get it right.
Yeah.
I said to them from the very beginning that it was not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But I understand why they say Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. No, Steve McLaren has a former Manchester United.
Yeah.
Deal.
No, I remember the day when I said
yeah,
the McLaren name now is more likely. They said, and I said no.
I said I'm not saying.
So it's Bruce that it said.
I said Steve Bruce is not the man.
But even though they talked, they spoke with him. But
Yeah.
he was not gonna do it.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not the man. But I said I know why these names are being mentioned.
No, you did not say no to Steve.
Not at all. I deliberately stayed wide from Steve. I said if they call enough names, they'll eventually get one right. What I said, no Ole, no discussion with them, no offering of no money to Ole. I was seriously thinking with that. The name Steve McLaren came out. All I said then, why is the same man with it that said Ole is now saying it's Steve McLaren? I wasn't taking on the Steve McLaren point. But then we heard another name, Steve Bruce. And I said, no, that's Steve Bruce. I was very careful not to say something about the Steve McLaren argument. But I knew somebody at some point did that leave Manchester United.
Yes.
Somebody leave Manchester United.
Persons associated.
The persons when who were
And
being
you know, Steve
interviewed.
McLaren was one of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's assistants.
Right. So when they said Ole, I said it is not. But me understand why you don't get it wrong. Because of the man. That's all I'll say to you all. I think I might just call Mr. Speed in about 20 minutes to explain the reason behind the selection. So no listen. We're coming back. After.
Set the trend, set the trend.
The trend-setting sports desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins, and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews, as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The sports desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, with locations in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay.
Tune in to Jermaine Morgan, aka Brother DJ Frisco, on your radio, Friday nights at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. inside the Midnight Serenade radio show, and Saturdays and Sunday mornings inside the Kingdom Lifestyle radio show from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. You will be motivated, blessed, and receive a word in time with DJ Frisco in the mix. Tune in, listen, and stay connected.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
So let me just add this for the record, because I know that they'll say I got it wrong. When the name Steve McLaren, when Zidane asked me about McLaren, I deliberately, you remember what I did?
Yeah.
I deliberately said, no, we're not go down the road. But I did say, you know why myself. I never said who it wasn't. I was just telling you who it wasn't. What I can tell you that a lot more people were in. But some people don't want to make it known that they were in. Because they were. So then I get them. But there was a leak about a manual, clearly. And that's why the Ole Road, that's why the Steve Road, that's why the Dwight York Road. Yeah. So all of the names that were being mentioned associated are Manchester United.
Former something.
So yeah. So when these names were being mentioned, I said I understand these names, but it's not these names. I never said anything like that. That nice try. You know, sometimes I think that some people criticize me. Man. Don't listen to them. They hear. Say yes, sir. Them hear about it.
Yeah.
You know. I remember there's a farmer cricketer one who see me at a guest. I wanted to take it to me. Same ear said me said negative things about it. I mean, I say you heard the thing yourself, or you were told about it. And he had to admit that he never heard it because what you call it?
Second hand.
Yeah. And when me tell the man, when me really say, the man said that you say, then me not agree with you, bro.
No bulla yard.
Dead.
Can remember Diego brought up bulla yard.
Yeah. Bulla, I'm a brethren, you know. I used to know from Bulla play. You cricket, so Bulla is same here say, me I say some negative against it. Me I say Bulla, what you hear? And me tell him, say, you were being compared to the Taylor. And I have to tell him, two different levels. You can't compare that man with that man. One of them bigs up that man with that man and not do that. So the context of you here, say me and this you, was within the context of them compared to arguably the greatest, to the spinner that we have had at the regional level. Him said that, I really that to me. I say, yeah. Him said that me can't go like killer, but the architect, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's my point. Now, some of the people who are critical of clearly you can't listen.
Yeah, sometimes you hear they say, like, hearing.
I clearly know that. You get me? So they hear from other people who want them to take me out. Then feed them bits and pieces of information. And then they take me out. But what I want you to know, my brother, that some of the people who have report messages to you, them are brighter. A brightness is come down. You're not the most bright, but you're brighter than them. We are carrying the man we are carrying what he said to you. Don't make fooler than you, fool. Them now carry what me said. Okay? All right, second selection.
Brought to you by HK Page for people. Jack Children, number 12, track on the Yaba album.
Big up. Yeah, big up Yaba selection. And like I said, link if you want. We'll go back. We'll take that on.
Right. That's the Yaba selection there.
Yeah, big up to the Yaba selection and big up to Tony Steins and the crew for the continued allowing of the Yaba selection.
Right?
All right, Peter, brought to you by
HK.
HK. Yeah.
All right, Peter Prince.
Oh, you're the boss.
Greetings and salvation.
Greetings and salvation.
Question to Zidane.
Yes.
And his passion for the football. Every year we have the Manning Cup final and we have Champ. Which is most supported, sir?
Champ.
Okay.
He's not sprinting alone for
No, but you seem to be coming down. You seem to be saying that football is more popular than that track and field, athletics.
No, man, it's sprint. The debate is that way.
Yeah, but my thing is it's athletics. And the thing is, football is a team.
No, but hold on, man. Yeah, compare now. At chance, yeah. Hold it, but so you're comparing you're comparing multiple sport now with one.
Yeah, but as usual, the blue ribbon event for champs is 100 meters.
Here you go now. It's where I catch her now.
Huh?
That final is not held on this Saturday. Yes. All right, but that final you mentioned the crowd now at this Saturday, champs.
Yeah.
But the final for the blue ribbon.
Anyway, take it easy there.
Yeah.
The athletics has more support than the football.
No. You're not saying. If you compare the 100 meter final with the Manning Cup or the Customer final, a bigger crowd than the final.
No.
You're not asking about.
We will not get into that today. The gate will tell us the same thing. The track and field in Jamaica, for me, especially since you can identify with an individual. Football is a team sport.
Let me say one thing in this side about one sprint. It is usually held on the Friday night, which is not where you get best crowd. But I'm willing to bet that the class 100 meters champion leaves champ as the most popular.
Of course.
Champs first.
Who won the 100? Hold on, man. Who won the 100 meters? Our last.
Listen. I am saying that the 100 meters champion.
Yeah, man, I heard what you said, and I'm asking a question.
Is going to be more remembered.
And I'm asking both of you a question now. Who won the class 1?
No, you disagree with me, man.
No. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing. I'm just asking a question.
All right. Whoever the 100 meters champion
You don't know who is.
No. I am saying whoever the 100 meters champion is over the place is more remembered than the winner of every other any other.
I hear your argument.
Do we agree?
And I'm asking a question now. Who won the 100 meters in class?
No, you should ask me who won the 400. I don't know.
Who was the best schoolboy footballer?
All right.
Who was the best
schoolboy? I can call more 100 meters champion at champ.
No, but Orville is you.
Then I can call the 400.
Orville is you. Go down the road and ask some questions.
All right, but we not
who was the best footballer in Manning? Kaheem Dixon. Hold on, Peter Prince. I'm going to make the point. That's Orville right here. Kaheem Dixon is more recognized in Jamaica than the person who won the 100 meters in class 1 at champs this year.
You know why?
Why?
Kaheem
No, that's not why. Even before so, football is more popular than sprinting in Jamaica.
Who the Jamaicans talk more about? Mirage, what the boy name? Who was up him? We brought the direct.
Or Whisper.
Or
that was Whisper here. Whispers as well again.
But generally speaking, my argument goes back 70 years ago. I believe that the class 100 meters winner at boys champ is more talked about than the top school was. No. I don't want to do this.
It's because we don't want.
You can expand your point, you know.
Yeah, but it's because we not try to win an argument. Some years. Some years though, the 100.
I agree with it.
Yeah, some years though. Yeah, but some years though, because we know say the passion is high. Some years though, the 100 meter winner is indeed the biggest sporting as a youth.
Even though that's not the biggest crowd.
Yeah, I agree. So some years I hear that.
So the point I'm making is that even though the crowds are not necessarily on the Friday,
yeah,
people are aware of
it. We can know the point with the football, but I agree with that because some years the biggest name in youth.
No, the bigger point I'm making is that the crowd on the Saturday is not necessarily an index of what people remember from the job. Because the 100 meters champion in class 1 is going to be more remembered.
You know why they call their transfers at there? They don't have to tell you.
Right.
It's not because that's the hype.
It's the vibe.
Yeah,
Anyway, Peter, back with you.
Yeah, back to me, yeah. So go switch to the Olympics now, you see?
Yeah.
My opinion, this 100-meter men semi-final is going to be hotter than the 100-meter final.
Semi-final. Come again?
Yeah, man, the semi-final, because then you're going to have people trying to run to meet the final.
Oh, isn't that?
You have 16 people, I think. It might be, I'm not sure if it's 2 semi-final leagues or 3. I don't know how much I'm going to have this year.
Yeah.
But to make that finals, is going to be harder than just running in the finals itself.
But wouldn't this be true of every other?
We might have 2 Jamaicans in one of the semi-finals. Men and women. It always pan out that way.
Well, if the 2 of them good enough, then everybody advance to the final.
That is the thing, you have people who are going to run for them life trying to make this final.
Yeah.
My prediction, though, Isheen 9.72, Public 9.79, and 4 no alive, probably 9.8 for H3.
Hold the line. Let's give you a couple of minutes.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Yeah. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get nothing from your brother or mommy, hey, it's not instant, it's a money grab. So we take your phone, your money land. The MBS money transfer. See it faster, easier. Sign up for BNBS direct to bank account transfer. No matter step out behind the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. The MBS money transfer.
Get on the path to financial freedom. Be your own boss with City and Guilds and Distinction College certification at Distinction College. Start full-time, part-time, and weekend classes in plumbing, air conditioning, and refrigeration, motor vehicle repairs, and electrical installation. No subjects required, no age limit, no entrance test. Register this week and get free courses at huge discounts. Licensed employment agencies will assist students with job opportunities overseas. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, and Ocho Rios, or call 876-356-4167. Distinction College, the school of champions.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, the Sports Desk.
Yeah, Peter Prince.
Anyway, now let's stay too long for the program. I'm just leaving with this. You see, apart from having a call of the year,
yeah,
I think you should have a category, hubs for the year. And I have 2 nominees, Gravy and Do I Chat Too Much.
Why you hugs for the year?
Yeah, these 2, when they call their program, sound like they want to hug. Because, believe me, Gravy sound like he was hurt. The fact that they're not talking to him.
You're talking God.
So, Gabi, my apologies. That was great. Yeah, these 2, certainly to me, sound like they need hugs. Alright, so just have a category at the end of the year. Caller who needs the hug of the year, and you can, I'm nominating these 2. Alright?
We leave it here.
Gentlemen, yeah, have a good one.
Zidane, you've made a point about champs, the crowd for the 100
meters. From the first day, they are going
but and the point I wanted to make, the bigger point, when the point came up about the crowd for the Friday night 100,
it's not.
I would say it is.
I think it's not wet.
Right. My point is that attendance at the stadium is only one index of interest, because there is no doubt that the Saturday crowd is bigger than the Friday night. But that 100 meters class 1 final, not necessarily true for class 3 and 4. It's the class 1 final. The winner of that will be remembered more than most things that happen, even though they are listening to there. Which tells you that people consume information, not necessarily by just being present in a That is the whole point behind us.
Yeah, but that's not count up Peter Prince's point about the Saturday crowd.
All right.
Because we know it's more about the hype and the different schools, because you have multiple schools there at once and everybody supporters.
I can understand.
Yep. All right. Valley.
Yes, afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, I second what that guy just said about Garvey and who I chatting and the chatting. But anyways, Zidane, he made a point about females being more present at the football matches. But the truth is, if you really think about it, at least 60% of those females chances are accompanying someone. In most cases, they are accompanying a man.
It's true.
If you ask them about the technical details of football, they can't tell you nothing.
So that point, the slip is for me.
The passion for them falls in supporting the man,
the male counterpart,
or someone to. Yeah. It's not because they're in support of a specific team or football in general. But when you find the track and field, not just sprinting, track and field in general, you'll find more females discussing track and field. They're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man.
There's a great.
It's a fair. No, man. It's a fair point. But you see the females who can discuss the football analytically. We don't really associate. Let me answer. But I'm sure you can understand.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, man. The females who understand.
You know where I try.
Yeah.
That point is, it's not so strong at all.
No, you still have more of the females that you are talking about. I agree. That because I think discussing sprinting is less technical than discussing football.
Exactly.
So it's simpler.
It comes down to how simple it is.
Yeah.
How easy it is for them to understand.
For the female. I agree. Yeah, no.
Right. And that is why men, outside of the physicality, that is why men are into sports more. Right.
Yeah.
Because the technical side of it.
Valley, you see there's 100 meters coming up with Kishi and Noah Lyles and things. Amongst women, no football event is discussed the way that is discussed. You see Sharika Jackson pulling out of the 100 meters. More Jamaican women are aware of that fact than they would be aware of any one football. At them something they are more aware of it, they follow it more, they are just as attuned.
No, I don't know about they follow it. But
they are aware of it.
Able to discuss it.
Them know sorry.
But Zidane, you see, because it's easier for them to discuss.
No, man. You see the same women they're talking about at the football games where they might not can break it down technically. Those women follow track and field, they can't break it down technically. Some of them as well.
Them are aware.
But them are sports.
To understand, them just want to know that whoever them supporting come in first, second, or third.
Right.
Well, they still fun because they come to the final. They know where the finals are being held and so on. But I get about the breaking down.
When you say they still follow it, I'm just saying that they follow track and field more than they follow football, female. And if that's the case for females, then you have a strong point. Orville has a strong point when he speaks of the track and field. Jamaicans being more passionate or a larger following, whatever the argument is.
No, but we are more men. For the sports than women. So that is in the minority doing it.
No, but here's the thing.
Yeah, but when you say way more men, you have to think about the ratio of men to women.
No, man.
We're talking about people here in general. So if you have 70% of men following football, for example,
and some women, don't dismiss the women totally from it.
And some women,
yeah,
what if someone comes up with the argument that 80% of men and 30% of women, 80% of women follow track and field?
No, that's
the men. The numbers for the men are going to be higher.
No, man. Generally, women don't follow sports.
Here is the thing, my God. Men in Jamaica follow sprinting at the highest. Women follow sprinting or whatever sprinters are doing the highest. So both genders in Jamaica are very much keyed on to what our athletes are doing. The same can't be said about both genders where our football is doing.
You know what I'm going to
So if you combine the gender,
you know what I'm going to do?
Man, them day in the bar corner you go.
I'm going to go into Africa. Hold on, man. No, we don't want to reason the thing like this. Never go. Never go in a half.
Let's look at this. This is my last one. Think about it. How
Yeah.
much does it cost to put in a track?
What I'm saying to you, a lot of work. They might can break it down because it's very technical. A lot of work. Follow the football. They can tell you who whisper is kind big, so they know them.
More than what you can tell about track out the sprinters?
Just as much.
No, sir.
But what they can do, no, but listen up, Valley, what I give you. What they can do is break down sprinting. The women who love football can break down football.
We're not talking breaking.
No, but
they talk about them follow.
No, but I'm saying but I'm not agreeing with the following part. I'm saying to you, listen to Valley, man. If you're not talking about following the event, I'm saying more Jamaican females follow football than any other sport.
More Jamaican females follow football than what follow and I go do.
They are Jamaican. But why don't track and field stadium, one sprinting stadium empty? The biggest way to show your support to something is going there, not staying at home and watching on television that you can't validate. You know?
No, but that's why the guy brought up champs. But then you're saying that when she bring up champs, remember you go back to sprinting to say, well, sprinting is what we're really talking about.
Yeah, because there are multiple schools on a Saturday. There are multiple events.
But sprinting is like the icing on the cake, right?
No man, sprinting is the main thing. No man, sprinting is the main thing.
Yeah, but remember, what you have to look at, you see track and field, and Jamaicans, they follow sprinting more than any other sport because
in track,
we're there every year for sprinting. But let us say you find a high jumper who just out of nowhere come up, or a discus thrower, a long jump, some other event. That person, is going to blow up. Just like maybe not as much as a sprinter, but that person is going to blow up overnight because Jamaicans just want a winner to celebrate.
But that's a different thing.
No, I'm saying to you, what I'm saying is that Jamaicans on a whole, they love track and field. Don't just look at sprinting. Sprinting is the most popular because that is what we're known for. Yeah. But I'm saying to you, if McLeod goes and wins the gold tomorrow, he's going to best believe the next Olympic. As long as
McLeod, who's McLeod?
He's going to be very popular. It's not
McLeod. Pinnock?
JC guy there. Pinnock. Right.
Here's what I will say, Valley.
More popular.
I have heard some people on Zidane's side of there who say we don't have a football. That is the argument for them. We don't have a football coach.
Relative to.
But if you should ask them, do we have a sprinting coach?
They haven't said that one. They say we don't have a football coach. So other companies.
No. They didn't. They didn't say. They said we don't have a football coach. They've never embellished it. They say in Jamaica, what we do, we support winners. We go to the stadium, we cheer when the team score. But there's no football culture.
Yeah, the culture.
Nobody could say that we don't have a sprinting culture in Jamaica.
Exactly. But look at it. Look at it. I'll leave with it.
No argument. The logic them now follow no argument to the conclusion.
No man, Zidane, come on man, look at it now. These high schools are investing money in these tracks, right? You know much proper football field one track can make. Why is it that JC, for example, Kingston College, all of these top schools, why are they not investing? Calabar put a track around a big old field and the football field still crappy. Why is that?
No, but you have a lot of schools who have no tracks at all, whatever, and they have good football surface.
But Zidane, what I'm saying is, there's
you can't use
high school football field. You can name.
No man, Glenmuir has no track down there, and they have a fabulous football.
State have a great football surface.
Yeah, no man, that's not a great point.
No, of course it is a great point because the amount of money it takes to put in a track, Zidane. It's a whole heap of money to put in a track.
I wouldn't use that.
No man, that is not a great thing.
If they're willing to put in a track, right?
Valley. There are more schools. There are more schools
that invest in football surface.
Yeah, man. There are more schools that invest in football surface than tracks.
So that's a strong point.
That's not the greatest point. No. My argument, is what are we likely to consume more? Women, children, old people, Jamaican performances at the highest level, or Jamaican performance at the highest level. And I submit that more Jamaicans are going to be invested in the Olympics.
No, if you
invested in
if you put it that way, you may have a good point, you know. If you put it Jamaican, you know. But me not discuss Jamaican athletes, you know. Me discuss the sport football versus
all right.
sport.
So let me put it. More Jamaicans are invested in Jamaica's performances in sprinting than they are in Jamaica's performances in football. You prefer it that way then?
No, but me not discuss that.
Well, that may I discuss
track and field.
Wasn't that the argument from the start?
Hold on.
No, the argument was football versus sprinting.
No,
so if I have that change the argument.
So
I probably got it wrong. If it's football versus sprinting, I agree with Zidane.
Here you go.
Jamaican.
No, I'm not talking about Jamaican.
So this is what
no Jamaican, no regular Jamaican, no.
This is what.
Thank you very much.
This is what I've been saying all along. Maybe we never verbalize.
No, Orville, that's not what you've been
saying. All
saying.
right. So let me tweak what I've been saying. More Jamaicans are more invested in what Jamaicans do in sprinting than what our footballers do in football.
If you had said that initially, you really believe that take your
then of that me I say
if you had said that initially, you really believe that
but all the examples I've given, you know, say that me I say.
No, because that is a good argument. Even if you might disagree, there's nothing to take you on about.
Okay.
So you can
so why was it all the examples I'm giving? And that's all me I say. All the examples I'm saying more Jamaicans are more invested in what we do as sprinters.
And that's the point. To Valley's point now, say if a man emerged now as a great high jumper and if I win, Jamaicans are going to jump on him because he's performing at the top level.
So at this mission I say all along.
Yes,
all right. So it's not that Jamaicans love sprinting more than football. It's that Jamaican people are more invested in watching Jamaicans and following Jamaicans in sprinting than they are in following
because
Jamaicans.
They're more likely to give them gratification
at
the top level.
Yeah, all right.
So if it's debatable, but there's nothing.
Because as of now, as something I can put yeah. I'll do all along that be that try.
No, you're not trying.
All right. Valley.
Pick up yourself, Valley. We talk again. I will come in.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by EdgeCap, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited, and Fosridge.
Former Argentina winger Angel Di Maria says death threats have forced him to backtrack on plans to return to his boyhood club, Rosario Central. 36-year-old, a free agent after leaving Benfica at the end of last season, retired from international football earlier on this month upon winning the Copa America with Argentina. Di Maria, who spent 2 years at Rosario Central between 2005 and 2007, wanted to return to his Argentine boyhood club to see out his career. And that's sport in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeCap, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the Sports Beat, Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spears and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapton Road. Call 876-929-9146 and Fosridge.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosridge, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosridge Financing.
Your taxes hold the key. Need to pay your property tax, motor vehicle certificate of fitness fee, or a traffic ticket? No need to join the line. Go online. Service at your fingertips 24/7. That's right. All these services and more are available online at jamaicatax.gov.jm. Fast, convenient, secure. Visit the How To tab on our website or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services, including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Gaining Road, Kingston 5, or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right. My phone I text up like crazy. About 5 man on my phone. I said, me switch there. People, every example that I give, when me attack, I said, why do more Jamaicans watch us at the watch Jamaicans? I was talking about Jamaicans watching Jamaicans. I was talking, why do more Jamaicans watch Shelly at the Olympics than the football? I was talking about our people. Every example when me give, me I talk about Jamaicans watching. Me never tell you about Messi or Ronaldo.
Well, that is debate. But there's no debate between football
and my example. You know what is the example that I choose? I say when the Olympics are going, more Jamaicans will be watching the 100 meters at the Olympics than watching us in World Cup qualifier. What was I talking? Jamaicans are watching Jamaica.
You know that the Americans love basketball.
I would think. Becoming.
Let's use golf.
We have Mr. Speed.
But then with Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
No, we can't Mr. Speed. Yeah. Sir Rudolph Speed, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Which are Jamaicans more serious about? And watch more? Jamaicans football or sprint?
Definitely we have world class sprinters. World class, we don't have no world class footballers.
So you say that Jamaicans are more passionate about their sprinting than your football?
Yeah, because the sprinters are world class and can beat everybody in the world. They are the best. So we must watch them more. Yeah. I'm really not the
I'm not going to say.
All right, but Bruce, let me ask you my question. What are Jamaicans more interested in? Football, the sport, or sprinting, the sport?
Sorry, what are football Jamaican doers?
What are they more interested in knowing about? Football, the sport, football, or sprinting, the sport?
I remember the football, most the football fans watch football. When they come to sprinting, everybody watch it.
Go on, Mr. Speed. Say that again, Mr. Speed. Both male and female.
So you say, Mr. Speed, sprinting is a bigger sport in Jamaica than football?
Of course, when a sprinting time, every granny, every grandfather, every little business, everybody watches football.
So how do you see them so empty when track and field are going?
That may be true too, but you see, when part of the national pride, and part of it's a
no man, it's a contradiction. If Granny picked everybody for prefer sprint, the stadium should have more people in it.
Granny not got stadium, did that? But every office in Jamaica with Olympic time.
No. He said everybody prefers sprint. I'm saying to you, if that's the case, why is it that less people prefer football but more?
No, because they don't want to pay their money for the 1 or 2 races. That's the difference. It's like I could have played cricket to have football, but I prefer football.
No man, if you're passionate, you go and go there, Mr. Smith.
No, I give me football, give me more time. No
man.
I know that's what call it. We just a draw, you're not gonna want sports argument.
Yeah.
Sir Speed, I hear the news has been out now that Steve McLaren has been appointed. Can you confirm?
Yeah.
All right. What made the balance tilt in his favor as opposed to some of the others?
Lots of things. He has coached a national team for England. He has been the assistant coach to Ericsson also for England. He has coached under Sir Alex Ferguson, who's arguably the greatest coach ever. He has coached not his contemporary coaches at Manchester United. I suppose he has resigned right now. But also, he has done some astonishing feats over his career, like winning the Dutch League with 20, which is one of only 2 teams who have beat PSG or Ajax this decade. He has also coached in Germany and gone to the Champions League once year. And he has coached a lot of things. So the other thing is that he's also exposed the top players from his time in England. All top players. There's no player in England that really has associated with him at some point. Some of the young players at the English national team. Not no, but there's a lot of players who have been associated with him. We also thought that all the managers in England respect him. So to get players to come to play for Jamaica, probably, I think. And the last one, when he was out of coaching at club or international level, he was working as keeper, as a not as an instructor, but as a
consultant.
for upcoming coaches and technical directors. So he has never left football, and so before you ask me, yes, he might have age on him, but all his ideas are young. You have a lot of young coaches with their ideas cool, still a modern coaching nation.
How difficult was it was it a long process in terms of negotiation?
Yeah, I mean, we get over 50, I was listening to your program though, and not too bad. I was listening back to the ones they want to get back to.
Yeah, man.
But we have over 50 people, but a lot of it, as I said before, is that I would have met him already sometimes. He was one of the advisors of my leaders. I'm sure couple. So that's the name of the job. I've met him before, and there's some things that work with him. So who I know is very well and help a lot. Because I agree. But in addition to that, he's just a wonderful human being. That's the best guy for us.
Is he signed to a 2 year or a 1 year or a 4 year?
No, 2 years. 2.5 years.
So if we go to the World Cup, we still have 6 months.
Yes, because just working on a transfer, we'll be able to find somebody and replace them in time. So we didn't have to leave up the World Cup because that is not what.
Does he come with a more heftier price tag than Springs?
Well, I don't want to discuss that, but we will be afford it. We can afford it.
That's not a question.
I know.
Why you go on one of Steve?
Because I'm just saying you can afford it because you're married.
You would not have it, you can afford it. But when is he expected to start?
Well, he's done the job from the 1st of August, 9th to 4th. 1st of August, but he's done the job from the 9th promise that he will get the 4th year, the 1st of August, and he's done the 1st of August, which is tomorrow.
Yes. And he's expected to live in Jamaica as opposed to traversing between them. How much?
Ready. And he's expected to come, of course, based on the old modern football is. He's gonna be, he wants a job now to contemplate in their environment to be able to assess their performance, and we're okay with that.
All right, Mr. Speed, I have one for you because they mentioned we're not producing the world class. How important is the money that will come from qualifying for the World Cup for the clubs? Because you're a club owner yourself, or whatever you is. So talk to us about it.
Well, the money is so important, but not just the money. Whenever you go to the World Cup, there's a big boom in the whole ecosystem of Jamaica. More people want to go and play the game. More sponsors want to come on board. More everybody wants to contribute to the people going back to 2030 World Cup. So if you can't make that,
yeah, man, it's very, very crucial.
Does he come with his own back group?
He will come with one permanent person and some part-time person because like certain jobs, analysts and those people, they don't need to be working full time for the pay them every month. They will work when it's required. But we are looking at some people to find those people and we'll pay them on a part-time basis.
So his staff is how? You say he's coming with how much? How many?
He's coming with one who will work with it full time. But the rest of the partner.
All right. Question for you now. Come the first game that we have when he's high class. Will you have all available Jamaican players or some players are still off?
Yeah, there's no reason for us not to have all available Jamaican players. One of the key things about appointing him was that we don't want to discipline anybody. So anybody you pick that's your team.
So you can't pick anybody you want if they are available.
Anybody you want to pick. Remember, billionaires players. We can't find them those other places. So that's not going to the coach have to control them and we recognize them.
All right, good.
Does he come with a reputation of being a hard person?
I don't know. With Sir Alex Burgess now, we all know how Sir Alex was. If not quarter Sir Alex Burgess for it, or 1 year, you can understand that type of person. But he's one of the very best coaches in the world. He worked as a mentor for technical directors and coaches for people. That's what he did. But really modern and up to date.
All right, boss. The news is out. Steve McLaren is now the new man for 2.5 years as of now. Good luck, and I'm sure this is the last time we talk.
Yes, thank you.
And the fact that you realize that Jamaicans are more into sprinting than football, across genders and across age. You're wiser than I thought you were.
Well, I've always been jealous of the sprinting, how them can produce world-class sprinters. Every Olympics, not care who we know. We're not enough to know who.
But Mr. Speed, remember you're competing against far more countries to produce the great football. So it is easier to produce the great sprinter. They compete with America only, really. Consider that as well.
It's 200 countries that you live.
200. No, how much of them sprint?
I know who fast boy we better than them.
I know who fast boy better than us.
No, but see, like we can't be the best in sprinting. We can't be the best in anything. If we put with minds,
but it's far more difficult.
We can't produce no world class runner than the 15. Because we might
believe enough that we can produce world class players. So a bit more working on it.
No, but we can because I think the fellow that you have there now, the central midfield player, I think he
Mr. Speed, just to say like how we could have produced world class cricketers, we compete with the very best in the world because of one word. At the same word where we are producing cricketers.
Mr. Speed, when you can have somebody like with a sublime skill set, without being big, you can imagine if we don't put more into it, Baba.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have Nicolas Damon. Nicolas Damon, that's talk about sometimes. It's close control better than lots of players.
No, but they can use Alex Marshall.
Yeah. Any distance.
Yeah.
So you're right.
All right. Big up yourself.
All right, sir. Speed. Big up.
What Mr. Speed is the program?
Body sense.
That's how we'll have it done. Big up yourself, Mr. Speed. Thanks for joining. All right.
We're coming back after the final. We're coming.
Greetings to your listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ochoria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
So what do you think about it? Now that you know that it's not there.
Well, I understand why the JFF is going with that. As I said before, and Mr. Speed, it's very crucial to qualify, not only because of the money, because of everything that will come with qualifying. So you don't want to miss it. You want to get somebody who understands the work. Top players, professionals, and all of that, and who have been here, done that, would have been absent. So we can understand.
We're not reading no text yet. We're coming to that, but we go to Hulk Hogan first.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Doctor.
Yeah, man, big up a man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. When I ask man straight out if the man can pick deal, man. They know that's how we are going to bush and the
answer.
Yeah, man, adapt.
Him answer.
So adapt in this.
Him answer.
Right, so one to this left half availability. So it's why coach can pick him without daily saying available.
Man answer it. Yeah, maybe that's the
same. Brother, no matter go on the mistake. Brother,
you know what's the problem we should ask him that.
Yeah,
now that you're saying,
you're right.
Now that you're saying,
you're right. Man. Yeah. But them say, really have to say available, you know. So is it that really have to say available before coach can pick him or coach can pick him?
Me I go ask, Mr. Speed.
Yeah, man, that's important, man. We can't go on that. That's important.
All right. When he said everybody's available,
that's very important.
When he said everybody's
available,
it means that
right.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say,
it's up to Leon Daly now then.
You know that me I say, suppose Leon Daly not send me in the letter they can.
They don't pick him. The coach can't not go that.
You know that. I say, hear me, I say. I will ask the coach.
Yeah, man, me I go ask him.
It's important, like.
I am going to ask him. Hopefully him respond before the program.
Yeah, man, we really need to find out that. We really need to settle that out. Yeah. All right, so hear me, I say, do that. Get ready for me. You can't dig one hole. You see the last argument I argue from you with the 20 thing. Dig one hole and push it post in and the man and cement it, man. That thing can't move there.
And that means I say all along going on.
At the stadium, I have gone. Most of the stadium gone.
You know, say all along the thing going to understand. Say that me I say. Man, them not easy.
Orville, let me tell you something. You see, Jamaican, we have more the eye. You see, because sprinting is at a world-class level. Me can tell you as a man of the overseas. We love the fact that Jamaican can conquer world. You see me?
You feel a joy. You feel proud. You're proud of
No, but here is my problem to that. We like winners. And that is why we go and watch the Olympics more. But I'm saying it is because we like sprinting why we have sprinting winners. It is out of the passion for sprinting why sprinters come about. So them feed off each other. Passion bring winners. Winners bring passion. So me believe the reason why we have more sprinters than 1,500 meter runners is because we more love sprinting. So we're going to do all what we can do to create sprinting champions. And then when the champions come, it fuel up even more. So all along the thing gonna understand so what me attack is what Jamaicans like look one with Jamaica. But it's a bit change.
I will have more eyes. Yeah, man.
I'm going to say something. Yeah, you see, if you have a diamond league, fishing comes all that night versus Premier League game with Man United. Which one I think is more expensive? Why? Which one have to spend? The football, the reason why it's more expensive to acquire English Premier League football games than Diamond League because it is more in demand in Jamaica.
What I know is what Jamaica yeah.
Orville, hear me out there.
Yeah.
You see, we have Ocean and so we have Ocean, Civil, and this American.
No airline.
Upper Stadium.
Yeah.
No airlines Upper Stadium, right?
Yeah.
And any given night. And then we put a Lionel Messi versus Ronaldo the next year. We should have the Messi.
I probably think here's what with track and
probably. What do you mean?
I think probably more people who watch Messi. Here's the thing with the media. We are not the Olympics or the World Champions. The Jamaican track and field crowd don't hold track and field to the same extent outside of the Olympics and the World Champions. In other words, the same Jamaicans who are going to ensure say come the night of the final for the 100, them office, them TV, they might not watch a Diamond League with the 8 best runners in the world. It's not the same thing to us as Jamaica. They are probably more likely. They are more likely to watch the Champions League final than a Diamond League race with the big ass. But I'm talking the highest level now. Jamaicans competing at the Olympic final. And Jamaicans at the World Championship.
That can't be argued, Orville.
Against Jamaica in the World Cup of football.
That can't be argued, Orville, man. Nobody not going to disagree. Nobody not going to disagree that.
But that me did I say.
Come on, Orville.
Hey, every example we begin, that me did I say.
So why you think we're bringing up?
Yeah.
We said this. We can't ignore the man gone with the stadium.
When I go down with the Messi rule, what was my comment? Never did that just Messi.
No, you never really take me on when we go for the Messi and
Ronaldo. When I go for Messi and Ronaldo, I never say Jamaicans will watch sprinting with Jamaicans more than football with Jamaicans. That has been my only argument.
Yes. Yeah, me I say. You know, Orville did a nice show. You know, when me Orville attack yesterday about old man in a bar where I drink rum more like
I go do what? What me say them I go do? They will watch the Olympic final. So when you know I say, hey, when I ask him I go watch Lionel Messi, remember? Yes, so when the Jamaica them run on the TV, that has been the only thing me I say. I only never realized that me I say.
Oh, we reach an older man wearing a bar.
No, because because the argument is that men prefer football than sprinting, and I'm saying it depends on what age group man you are talking about too. Okay, so I got. Now I don't understand what me did attack all along years. So to want to force me now, come and say I never get it. I will prepare to say to me how honest. Jamaican people, generally across age groups and across gender, is more interested in watching Jamaicans in sprinting than watching Jamaicans. And that made it say that. Anyway, big up Hulk.
Hey, you know what?
At the Olympics and the World
Cup. At the major.
Yeah, because it's not the case generally.
No, it's not the case generally.
Hear me out there. Good thing. Why we have high salaries now? As my boy did Ireland take to the new time. Why they say it's all a team?
Why? May I ask? So you don't answer me never?
Yeah, man, you did ask, man. And I used to make everything is more a marketing thing. I noticed yesterday, them went ahead and signed with some overseas people in terms of
to push the brand.
we make a money after them. Me like that. Me like that.
Him raising me a big man, it's a big push.
It's a big brand.
Make us squeeze that. Make us squeeze.
Try and make some money after it.
Make us squeeze some of that thing. Cool on. Yeah, man.
Friday.
Not tomorrow, but we're there.
All right, respect that, man. Yeah, man.
All right, shipping port. We're going to give shipping port maybe 3 or 4 minutes because we want to do something. Clear? Miss P? All right, shipping port. Take, you have 3 or 4.
All right, be up in the 3 or 4 minutes. All right, 3 minutes now. We're talking more people might take that way. I have to take only.
No, I do some text, bro. You're not taking content.
The thing that Mary mentioned, everything come to talk about, but I was listening the other day, I think it was the same day, with Macau. And he mentioned, somebody mentioned here about some swimming, why we're not passionate about swimming, I asked the boy. But only people on beaches, especially where I come from, there's a beach down there, and man, no swim on them things. But little one thing not take off in Jamaica, and I really passion, and here what drive passion to. You see in a country, we travel outside of Jamaica, and the country, the China, the US, Australia, them country that were doing well in swimming. You know what those countries have? The same thing where economists came here and said, pools, they have a lot of pools. So you can't go a pool and pay for your session in all of them countries. Look, all them in America, them colleges, they end up and swimming competition in all them pool. We know no pool at Jamaica. Look, I go on the Excel, no stadium pool, ten catching over there. So we don't really invest in a pool and brother, and I got anything to live in them.
I'll tell you something. It's when a country doesn't have national passion for the sport.
Yes.
You have to, so you have to know we are a rich country now where you can dash the money out and say, all right, let's try a thing with this swimming. Right. You say, so if you're poor and they don't have national passion, that's what they have success.
I mean, I really think I national passion in
Yeah, but I'm telling my boss, the reason why they don't invest more in these things is because not enough Jamaicans are interested in it.
What Zidane?
We don't love it, and we pull you understand?
You need to push a couple of them out there and then I go to the people just like skating. Look, when they build the skating ring, most people are skaters.
Yesterday is a national passion skating.
Then when they look on the skating ring, them full of weekend time. You got none of them full?
No, man, there's no national passion.
Don't move on to
not to the point where don't get free. Top level and we are skating at the world. Not to them.
No, because we just have a few skating rinks, but the few skating rinks we have them full. Racers, what's the racers for more? I go overseas and touch Jamaica. I'm not doing it because it's a fierce system and I'm passionate for.
Yeah, break up. Hello.
Yeah. Go again. You went in now. Go again. Start again.
No. Yeah. What I'm saying is that watch when I to win the derby.
Oh, yeah, break up. Tripping.
But Fierceness was the best start in that field. Now in the rematch, Fierceness came back, reprogrammed, box Sierra Leone, who everybody did say I go win the Kentucky Derby. Sierra Leone pull alongside, Fierceness pull away over the weekend, proving to be the best artist, the best 3-year-old in America. Beat and Sierra Leone with them hype up. Fierceness put back Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone came from behind, pull alongside, and Fierceness found a gear and move away. And Angel of Empire, who I had picked to win the derby the year before, came third because of Flavian Pratt tour ride. Angel of Empire was voted after the year of Pennsylvania for 2023. Jamaica now, quick.
Yo, the 3 minutes gone enough.
No man, one less man. Give me half minute. Give me 1 minute.
No man, it's 3:57. No, and we haven't taken a quick.
I have to look at the thing. I must call about it. Give me 1 minute.
That mercy. We don't say 3 minutes, man, and we have a text.
One text thing, because I know one thing. I must call a while in the picture.
We have to text something. We don't take none from her. We don't.
All right, cool. I get a sometimes.
Friday, man. All right,
we're not going to be able Friday. Hopefully.
All right, cool. So we squeeze some text.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Gentlemen call me a pessimist, but this coach will pack up and leave after a short stint with the Reggae Boys, just like his predecessor. He's going to have the same place for work. Yeah. Track and field is popular among schools because of the whatever school. I'm not sure what I'm doing. The JC Calabar and KC should pull out the interest and passion to decrease. Football is more popular and the passion. ADJ. Preston. Afternoon.
please tell those two guys that God will respect for the pass on the after from Orville, this is CC. You read a text yesterday about Steve McLaren becoming the head coach for Jamaica, and it was the unveiling short order. I sent that. Zidane and Orville, food for thought. You know that the ratio of 30% chance of activity will be more of a dark horse, and it is for the front. Absolutely don't.
But the art makers have it as basically a time.
Last one. I wish I could call, but I think Kirk should get dropped and cut straight in. He has a central contract, averages 30 on ODIs, and made 476 runs and 41. Jeremiah Louis and Sinclair got into the England. Does Roach come straight in for Louis, and does Brian Charles? That is it for today.
It's Brian Charles.
He's a half spinner from.
Oh, okay.
No, not the Brian Charles.
Okay.
I'll spin our
All right, so that's it. That is it. All right, so big up to the callers. Big up to Mr. Speed for joining us. Mr. Speed look like he could have come do a co-hosting. And also controversial.
I understand the track I'm in. You never know.
You look like he was just some riveting debate, you know.
One of these days, Mr. Speed.
Yeah, man. Make him drop in, man. I will discuss some things.
Yeah.
All right. So big up, Mr. Speed. Big up to Miss Marian. Big up to the hosts as well. Join us Friday now. Holiday tomorrow. We enjoy it and come back with us. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one data, the Sports Desk.
It's now time for your hurricane tip, sponsored by Isratech Jamaica Limited, Master the Element, Tropical Metal Product Limited. We have got you covered. Kendall, just give him a Kendall, the taste of quality. And Edgechem, changing lives one gallon at a time.
At the start of the hurricane season, know all emergency numbers. 119